Hello. Good morning. It's not morning. I know it's not morning. Hi, John. Hello. Oops. Hold up. If one of my mods can post the pinned message from our mod server. I forgot to do that. Oops. This is not supposed to be here. Where is it? There it is. There. It's 12 a.m. for me. Oh, happy 12 a.m. Oh boy, it's 12 a.m. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Wednesday. It's a Wednesday today. Halfway through the week, if you think about it. But I hope everybody's doing well. As for me, I woke up late again today. I woke up at noon. I actually was like, wow, I fixed my sleeping schedule because I woke up at 8 a.m. yesterday and I was up and I was doing my stuff. I went to my hair appointment because your girl she had to get her hair done and touched up before Worlds. I'm leaving tomorrow morning. So, yeah, I'm quite excited. I'm really excited. I've never been to Worlds before, so this will be fun. But yeah, I got my beauty sleep. To be fair, I actually stayed up late last night packing. I'm not done packing yet. I'm really slow when it comes to packing. And I think it's different this time because I'm actually bringing some Pokemon stuff with me. So, I stayed up late last night, putting stuff away. So that was fun. Yeah, waking up at noon is a mood. Oh yeah, it definitely is. Whatchamacallit, have just been, wow, so swamped. I've been really busy. I have been dealing with a lot. Nothing like too bad, but it's just a lot of things have been needing my time recently. I've taken up a little more work than I need to, but I'll be okay. I think also I've been trying to keep my second channel alive, so yeah. So I was gonna stream yesterday, but I got home from my hair appointment and I passed out. I was asleep, and I woke up and I was like, damn, it's a little late for me to stream. So, yeah. I enjoy this as I fried my brain earlier. Oh my god, same! I'm always frying my brain up. My brain's always fried. I realized that I don't know if I have like a case of dissociation where sometimes I just space out and I don't even know what's going on. And I need to probably go see something about that. Like, I have short-term memory. I mean, you guys kind of see it on stream too, where I'm just like, and then I get quiet and I'm like, what did I say again? Like, I do that also in person, and it's a real struggle of mine. I don't know what it is. I have a good feeling it's dissociation of some sort. Like, so I probably need to go see like my doctor and talk about it. Either that or just like my ADHD. So I'm not medicated. Maybe I should be. I don't know. I really need to go talk to my doctor. But yeah, today we're gonna be just yapping, reacting. I want to watch the next Team Sky installment. That one, I believe, is the Pokemon Scarlet one, and I'm really excited. It seems like you guys have been really enjoying that on the second channel as well. And we're gonna be watching the Grass Wonder memorial tribute by Pyrex. So yeah, rest in peace, Grass Wonder. But it will be my last stream until, I believe, Monday. I'll be streaming again on Monday next week. But I will be gone this weekend. I know, I just came off a break a few weeks ago, but I'm going on another trip. So yeah, it's a really busy summer. I think a lot of content creators and VTubers can relate to. I think just everybody's traveling to different cons, different events, different places. Viper King, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna be meeting up with some friends and it's gonna be a really fun time. And I'm really excited. Yeah, you going to Worlds? I am. I will be there the whole weekend. I was really lucky enough to get a ticket for regular price for the whole weekend. Everybody's been scalping those tickets like crazy. I saw someone, they were selling the spectator pass for like $300. I'm like, what? That is insane. I'm not going as a competitor. I did not make top 125. Oh, absolutely not. But I'm going as a spectator. But I'm gonna probably play some side events. I'm bringing 2 decks with me. I'm not sure which one I want to play. I'm not really sure which one I want to play. I'm bringing Gardevoir. And I'm bringing a Joltik box. So we'll see which one I decide to play. Which one I decide to be like, yeah, I like this. I'm gonna play this. So yeah, hopefully I can get a Pikachu promo card. I also have some friends working the event too, so it'll be fun to kind of see them as well. So it's definitely understandable for the VTCG VTuber the Siege. Yeah, I was talking about something on my second account. I think a lot of people were kind of like, whoa, what's going on? I don't know. I think I've complained about it last stream. I say complain, but like, maybe it is me complaining, but I am just so tired of my local scene right now. I think everybody on my local scene is just too draining to be around. It has made me want to quit Pokemon, and I think that's also why you guys haven't been seeing too much Pokemon, because I've been so burned out. Some people are just so draining to be around, and I understand that it comes from a place of competitiveness, but I also think there's a line between like being competitive and being like just a straight up asshole. And it's really draining when it's every single week I'm hearing and experiencing people just being rude and them defending themselves, being like, hey, I'm just a competitive person. But being a competitive person doesn't excuse you from being an asshole. So yeah, I'm not gonna quit Pokemon. I'm just taking a break. Yeah, it's called sportsmanship. It's called sportsmanship. Practicing good sportsmanship is a skill, unfortunately. It doesn't come easy to people as it should. Hi, Turquoise Tide, welcome in. But yeah, I got to yesterday after I got my hair appointment. I took a nap. I didn't want to cook because I didn't want to create dishes before I'm gonna leave. And you're probably like, Poseidon, then why don't you just wash them? I don't like doing dishes. So I'm like, I'm just gonna order food. I'm gonna order food. So I ended up going to McDonald's yesterday because I heard they had like a new meal. They had like the McDonald's land meal. And I was just like, all right, cool. I'm just gonna grab food. So I went to go get it. And then I ended up meeting up with some friends for a late night dinner. And I don't know if you guys have tried it yet, but it comes with like this shake. And it's like neon pink and neon blue. And it tastes like fucking ash. It tasted horrible. I hated the way it tasted. It tasted like shit. Are you going to the TCG Raid event? That I don't know. I actually don't even know what my schedule is this weekend. I actually need to check my email because I signed up for some autograph meet and greets and I don't know if I got into any of them. I was told that I would get an email, but I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm gonna play sides. I just don't know what sides I'm going to play. I'm just gonna show up and just fuck it, we ball. Is this the new version of the Grimace Shake? I think so. Was it supposed to have a flavor? It was like, from my understanding, it was supposed to be a blue raspberry flavor. But it wasn't good. I just don't think blue raspberry and a milkshake should be together. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I actually only drank like a few sips and I ended up throwing it away because I was like, I don't want to eat this anymore. This tasted awful. But my chicken nuggets were good. You know what's funny? The last time I had a conversation with my dad, I was talking about like, oh yeah, you remember when I was a kid, you take me to the play place at McDonald's? And I was like, and he was just like, you still eat chicken nuggets? And I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, isn't chicken nuggets for kids? I'm like, ha! No! Anybody can eat chicken nuggets. What do you mean chicken nuggets are just for kids? What? He's just like, Poseidon, but chicken nuggets are for children. Only children eat chicken nuggets. And I'm like, why are you shaming me for eating chicken nuggets? Why? Ah! It's so funny because like my dad likes chicken nuggets, but he won't publicly eat them because he's like, I don't want to be seen as like a child. What? So what? It's okay to eat like chicken strips, but not chicken nuggets because they're shaped small? Because his reasoning was, well, they're like small. It's small food. It's small food. So like, it's okay. What? I like milkshakes, but my preferred flavor is chocolate and M&M's and fudge. Oh, that sounds so good. Being an adult means you can only eat boring food. So next time I see my dad, I want to try to see him next year. I'm gonna make him eat chicken nuggets. I love chicken nuggets. I don't care. But he was making fun of me because I was like, he was like, what's your McDonald's order now? I'm like, you're grown up. And I'm like, chicken nuggets and fries. I'm sorry. I like my chicken nuggets. Please. Also, I just want to say thank you to everybody that has bought my deck box from Murasaki. I saw a few more orders go in the last like few weeks. So thank you guys so much for buying it. It makes me really, really happy to see that you guys are enjoying the merch. Hopefully it'll be done soon. Murder Jones, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. There was a deck box. Yes, I have a deck box. You can check in the pinned tweet. Don't forget to use code Poseidon for 5% off. But yes, I have a deck box now, so you can bling out your TCG deck with Poseidon stuff. And there's only, I believe, one bundle left. One bundle. So yeah, one chance to get the foil playmat, and then they are done being manufactured. Yeah. I want chicken nuggets now. I had chicken nuggets yesterday, so I don't think I'm gonna have any tonight. I'm like trying to figure out, I don't want to go out tonight for food because I actually need to stay home and finish up some work before I go. But I think I'm gonna make just spam egg and rice tonight because that's like easy. And then I'm having a friend pet sit all the pets while I'm gone. So, did you win any of raffles for the Pokemon Center? I did not. I got emails and I was super excited. I was like, yeah, let's go. And then it said, you did not win. I'm like, darn it. I did not win any of them, unfortunately. So, yeah, I was telling some other people, I think I told it to you guys, but I don't think I will actually be like outwards like the whole weekend. I think I'm gonna do stuff around Anaheim and like Los Angeles area. I don't think I'm gonna stay at the convention center the whole weekend. So yeah, I want to go see the stuff around. I kind of wanted to do Disneyland with my friends because I was like, Disneyland's like right next door. But like Disneyland is expensive. The last time I went to Disneyland, I think I spent like $1,500 on like everything, like a whole weekend. It was like the ticket, the food, the accommodations, like the little like passes and stuff. I spent so much money and I was like, this is like a once every 5 years thing. I will not do that. A lot of neat places around Anaheim. Oh yeah. I talked about it yesterday, or was it the other day? When did I last stream? I last streamed on Monday. Was it Monday? The 11th was Monday, right? Yes, it was Monday. I the days are starting to blend together and I'm not really sure what's going on. But I'll address it again since this is technically my last stream for Worlds. If you happen to like recognize my voice or anything like that, feel free to come say hi. I'm not gonna post any pictures of me. I'm not gonna post any like, oh yeah, meet me here, any meet and greets or anything. I'm not gonna really do any of that because I don't think I'm 100% like comfortable doing like fan meetups and stuff like that. I know a bunch of the Mythos talents have done that in the past for cons and everything. I just don't think I'm not ready for something like that, even at like regionals and stuff. But for any reason you recognize my voice or anything like that, you're free to come say hi to me. I'll be with a group of friends, so yeah. But I won't be doing any public meetups or anything like that. I'm very, very shy. Like on stream, I would like to think I'm a little bit extroverted. I like to yap, but I'm not ready for like meet and greets. I'm not saying like it won't be a thing in the future. I think maybe sometime in the future. I say maybe because I don't like making promises with people and like giving out expectations. But yeah, I'm okay with like a quick convo. If for any reason you see me or you recognize my voice or anything, please don't follow me around or anything like that. I will be with a group of friends or like stuff like that. So yeah, just a heads up for everybody, because I don't want any wrong expectations or anything like that. Since I know this is a common, I hate to say it, but this is kind of like a common occurrence with like VTubers at like conventions. It sucks that it has to be addressed because it shouldn't have to, right? And no VTuber should have to like go on public and say like, hey, please don't follow me around. Please don't tag along with whatever I'm doing and stuff like that. But unfortunately, there's been so many incidents with other VTubers that I feel like everybody has to address it. So yeah. Whoa, what is that? Oh, it's my Fujitech acting weird. Hold up, let me turn that off. Let me turn off. That's strange. Is it Tangia? It might be Tangia. It might be Tangia. There we go. I have to turn something off. But yeah. I guess that's all I have to say. Also, I would really appreciate if like nobody was trying to like be like Poseidon's here and that. Like if you ever find me, but I kind of doubt, just considering there's so many people at Worlds, and also I won't be there the whole weekend. But yeah, stop yapping, please. No, I will not stop yapping. It's my stream. I get to do whatever I want. Stop yapping. Stop yapping. How dare you come on the stream and talk? How dare you stream? Please keep yapping. Stop yapping. No. You know what? I'll make you stop yapping. I'll make you stop yapping. Goodbye. You're on timeout. Everybody point and laugh at him. Everybody point and laugh. Everybody point and laugh. Whoa, Shy, hello. Dude, that's so funny. Some people really crack me up. I try not to. I'm just coming to the point where, like, if people want to come troll in my chat, I'll be like, point and laugh at this dude. They're being stinky nasty. No room for stinky nasty in my chat. I'll tell you that. There's no room for any of that. My mods will bonk you, or better yet, I will bonk you. I take a lot of joy in bonking people on stream. Just like how you guys like bonking me. I'll be like, you won't sign anything too, right? Like my mouse pad. I might. I'm actually, I have some cards printed because I'm meeting up with some Pokemon friends that I'm gonna be giving those out to, because a lot of the Pokemon like content creator friends I have, they got like their own little like cards, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna trade cards. Tell Gazer I said hi. I will. I definitely am seeing him this weekend. I'm pretty sure he is. I think he is going to Worlds. If not, I'm gonna make fun of him. So I will be say hi to him. I don't think I'm gonna be like hanging out with him. I have like a group of friends I'm going with, so I'm also like, they want to do stuff as well, so I'm gonna be tagging along. Yeah, I didn't even bother applying for like the creator pass because I think my image is a little lewd for Pokemon, and I don't think they would have wanted that. It's my big booba. It's my big booba. I one day I'll have an outfit that I can cover my booba with. Okay, one day I'll have an outfit to cover my booba with. One day. What? No. Not like we have clips about you talking about piss. I think a lot of people think I have a piss kink, but I swear to God, I don't. I talk about piss because I think it's funny, not because it's like, oh, I'm super into that. No, I'm not into that. People have the wrong idea. People have the wrong idea. Guess what else is going on? I actually started receiving, because I ordered my Artisaria cards the other day. I actually started receiving some of them already. I'm like, damn, do these shops do like expedited shipping? Hello? So I'm really excited to play. Hear about Booba tonight. Oh boy, welcome to a Poseidon stream. She really likes talking about Booba. I can taste what Shipwreck's piss is. I don't want to taste what your piss, I don't want to taste your piss, champ. I don't even want to taste anybody's piss. No, they just know better. Even there's some unusual kinks out there. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. Hey, Sai. Hi. We're totally not talking about piss. I'm trying to think what else I can yap about before we do some stuff. I kind of just like wanted to just chill on stream today. It's nothing too major. I guess we can talk about next week. I don't have a schedule this week because I kind of knew that I didn't really know when I'd have time to stream because I had so many things I needed to do. And so I was like, I'll just do Gorilla streams this week. So it'll be my last stream for the week today. And then I should be back either Monday or for sure Tuesday. I might be swamped Monday because I actually have things I need to do Monday. And then Tuesday, I have a few other things I need to do. But we'll see how things go. I do want to come back on Monday. But I guess maybe like scheduling wise, we are going to be doing at least 2 React streams a week now. And then 1 TCG stream. And then the other one could be like a flex day. I think I'm just going to try to just take it easy for a little bit while I'm easing back into school. Because I'm going to be going back to school next week. And that's going to be like a whole thing. That's a whole thing, chat. So please be patient with me. And you know, the React streams are gonna be happening a little more often just because I want to keep up with the channel. So yeah, I also have, if you guys don't know, I did open Clipper applications. So if you want to help me out to clip stuff for editing, right now, as of right now, it's just a volunteer position. So it's not paid, but it helps me out a lot if you wanted to join the Poseidon team. The Poseidon team. So yeah, those are out. Those are gonna be due in like a week or two, less than 2 weeks ish. So I am looking for people to do that. You will have to be submitting clips, I think, for every single stream, at least like 2 or 3 of them. And yeah, that's up right now. I'm looking for more people to join that team. I think I only have like 1 person. So yeah. What else? My schedule is gonna be weird going into the rest of this month. I think next week is gonna be like my first schedule for like a full week kind of ish. So we'll see how that goes. I have a lot going on next week as well, and then the week after that it should start to ease up a little bit. So three streams a week. But yeah, I'm also working on a ton of projects too. I've been so busy. I've been so busy, and I think a lot of my friends can atone to this, because sometimes I'll just sit in Discord and work, and it'll just be quiet for like half an hour before I say something, because I'm constantly working. So I can't imagine what it's going to be like once I start school. I'm doing 5 classes this semester, which I think is a lot for me. So we'll see. I'm thinking about dropping one of them and then just moving it till next semester, but it's like, why do that? Just deal with it now. Like, I'm just procrastinating at this point. Pay us in TCG live codes, that could be a thing, but I actually don't have any right now. I've actually gave out some of my codes to some of the juniors at my league, because I'm like, here, just take them. Honestly, this is my 3rd time watching your stream. My first was this past Sunday. Oh, nice. At least classes won't be as fast in normal semester, unlike summer. Oh yeah, I think that's what really killed me. I think having a 16-week class condensed into 6, which is not even like half of the, right? I think that's what killed me. And I thankfully passed with like an A and 2 Bs, but I am never doing a summer class like that ever again. I'm never doing that again. Or at least 2. I think I could see myself doing 1 class over the summer, but like 2, that's a lot. That is a lot. So I don't think I'm gonna do that again. That was really horrible. I didn't really have time to myself, because I literally go to like school, because I had to go in person, and then come home, do homework, rinse, repeat for 5 days a week. I get 2 days for weekends, which my weekends often consist of me leaving my house and doing things, catching up on errands, or just, you know, going out and helping out at the card shop. But I haven't, that's why I enjoyed this last month of just freedom. That's why I've been streaming a little more and a little longer, because I can afford to stream longer. Yeah, 3-hour classes a day, 5 days a week. Oh yeah, that's rough. That's rough, buddy. Yeah, and I don't, I commute to school. I choose to commute. I have options, but I chose not to stay in any dorms, because I'm just like, I don't think I could do that. So I'm choosing to commute, which makes it a little harder on me, but it is what it is. At least classes won't be as fast. Oh wait, I already read that. School makes me feel old a bit. I've been out of school for 10 years now. I see. I'm just tired. I'm just constantly tired. I say as I'm having coffee right now. Yeah. I'm excited to go back to school though. I thought about seeing if I wanted to join any clubs on campus, because I've never joined like a club before. And then I sat there and I was like, what are the commitments to being part of said club? What are the commitments? But I think I'm just gonna focus on school. I'm taking a lot of harder classes this semester. So, I mean, my community is really understanding. You guys have already been through me going to school for 1 semester already, so I'm sure you guys are gonna be okay with me streaming like just 3 times a week. For now. Yeah, my school has like a League of Legends and like Valorant club. And I was like, should I join? But I'm like, wait, I'm ass at both games. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I shouldn't. Just go to school. Take classes, go home, stream. Make dinner, rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. How was that school life? Busy, busy, busy. I actually ended up buying a bunch of new clothes as well. I bought like a new wardrobe for school because I wanted to freshen up, you know, the back to school stuff. I think I talked about it last stream too, but I'm gonna talk about it again. There's gonna come a point where I think once I'm finished, or like I'm really like having to focus on school, I might either go on like indefinite hiatus or something like that. I mean, there's gonna come a point, right, where I'm gonna have to like move on from VTubing. So I told myself I don't think I'm gonna do it yet until maybe after school, once I'm finished, and then I can just work office life or something like that. Either that or I just stream casually. Thankfully, Mythos is really chill about stuff like that. Like, I could tell them, hey, I'm going on a 6-month break. And they'd look at me and be like, okay, are you okay? Do you need anything? Is there anything we can do for you? Like, my company is really chill about that, as long as I communicate. I'm very, very thankful. I think a lot of people are kind of coming out with their experiences working for corpos, and I think right now there's a lot of people who are like anti-corpo, pro-indie, which is totally fine, because I can't blame certain people because they've been in corpos and they've been really traumatized. But I will say I'm very, very thankful to be part of a company that is super duper supportive. All the staff members are super, super nice. Everybody has been wonderful to work with. So I love being here at Mythos. I told myself, I don't know if I can ever see myself going indie again. Like, I just really enjoy being in a corpo. I don't think I could see myself being indie. And I also just like being part of a group of people. Even if I'm not really interacting too much with them and collabing with them too much, it's never personal. It's literally just, I'm kind of somebody who works in my own lane. And I work, like, I just stay in my own lane and I work. And, you know, if anybody ever wants to do something, I'm always pretty much open, just as long as my schedule allows me. I think my biggest enemy is myself and my schedule. That is like the two things that often get in the way of me doing stuff. I thought about being a VTuber, but lots of stuff going through. Plus, fun fact about myself, everybody, being voiceover is also a process. Oh, yeah. Yeah, being a voice actor is not easy. I say because, fun fact, I used to work in Pro VA. I worked, right before I was in Mythos, I actually was doing pro voice acting. I talked about it on Twitter, and I think a lot of people did not know this about me. I voiced in a show on Netflix, an animated show on Netflix. I can't say which show it is, but it's on there. And that was one of the best experiences of my life. I really loved working on that show. It's over now though, but it should still be on there. But it's an animated show. It's a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. It was a great time. But yeah, unfortunately I can't share which show it is. But I worked on that show for like, oh my god, like 3-4 years. That was like, oh my god, that was a while ago. But before I was a VTuber, my biggest dream was to work in pro voice acting, get an agent and work in the professional field, whether that was an ADR, animation, commercial, or anything like that. Once I joined Mythos, I was trying to do both. I was constantly still meeting with my coaches. I was meeting with my teachers and stuff like that, and I just couldn't find the time to continue practicing my craft and auditioning. Like I just didn't have the time anymore. So I kind of want to say that I don't want to say I tossed the dream aside, because the dream is 100% still there. I still get auditions for things, and you know, every now and then I'll still like submit a few auditions, but I just haven't actually done much since then. And I've been thinking about talking with my coach again and starting up like practice sessions and prepping, because I need to update some of my demos. But I haven't done any of that. And it's like really bad because I have like really bad imposter syndrome. So a lot of the people I was actually training with or training alongside, they all are now like signed with big agencies and they're getting huge work and huge shows. And I kind of like sat here and I was like, man, if I still kept working and I still kept like auditioning and stuff like that, would I have been there too? But then I'm kind of also a believer in, you know, life kind of just takes you wherever you're supposed to go. I am where I am now is where I'm supposed to be. So it's still optional, so it's not lost, just waiting. That's what my coach told me too. I was working, I can talk about her because she's wonderful, and I think if you're wanting to go into voice acting, I don't know if she does any more coaching, but I regularly worked with Erin Nicole Lindquist. She is a wonderful coach, and I remember one of our last sessions we had, I came into the booth and I was kind of like the session and I was like, hey Erin, just letting you know, I kind of got this streaming job, the streaming opportunity, and I don't know if I'll have time to voice act as much as I'd like to anymore. And she like sat with me and we were like talking, and she goes, you know what's special about voice acting? You can just take a break and come back like 5 years later, and you can come back and it'd be like nothing happened. So she was like, I support you in your streaming opportunity, and I want to know whatever you're up to. Actually, I haven't talked to her in so long. I need to work with her again. But she let me know it'd always be there, and she'll be there whenever I come back. And that was a while ago. That was like 2 years ago, or like less than 2 years ago. But I had that was the last send her a message while you're thinking about it. I'm always on it after stream. I never ended up telling her where I ended up going because I wasn't sure if I was allowed to at the time. But I'm sure I'm okay to let her know now. But she's wonderful. She works now for Crunchyroll and all these big like studios, and I'm so proud because I'm like, that's my coach, that's my teacher. But I'm very much a believer in I am where I am right now in life is where I'm supposed to be, and just take things at your own pace. I think that's a huge thing I've had to like work on, because growing up, my mom, she used to be super hard on me about school. She's like, you're supposed to finish in like 4 years, and I was actually supposed to finish in 3 years after high school because I did concurrent enrollment in high school. I did like dual enrollment, I did AP classes, so I was actually ahead. When by the time like I graduated, I believe I was like a semester and a half ahead. So I would have had to finish in about like 3 years after I finished high school if I decided to stay full time. But I didn't end up doing that. I went straight to the workforce because I moved out and I needed to make money, and COVID hit like a truck, and I did not like online school. So I decided to go into the workforce. So yeah. And now I'm back, and it's like my mom still kind of gives me shit for it. She's just like, you know, if you decided to go to school instead, self. So it's super duper funny. Yeah, maybe I'll hit up a pre-release this weekend. What are some good shops in the Anaheim area? I know LA isn't far either, so I could go there. Be running G5 Luffy is mid. G5 Luffy is mid. Because that's purple black Luffy. Because purple black Luffy is gear 5 Luffy. I hate to break it to you, but he is like kind of mid. He's like okay. He's not horrible, but he's not like best deck in format. He's topped a few things, but I think he's fallen off for sure. Man, did purple Luffy die? Kind of. Right now it's blue purple and green purple, but everybody's speculating that Gum Gum Giant's gonna get banned. And I hope it doesn't, because I play those decks. I'm not too big of a fan of UP Luffy. I'm not a huge fan. Not really my playstyle. I brought it to locals and I got shat on. I mean, to be fair, I went 2-2. But the deck clunks too much for my liking. It doesn't draw enough cards. In my opinion, I don't think it draws enough cards. So, it's not mid. It's like, okay. But GP Luffy, I don't even know. He's just like regular Luffy. And then there's like UP Luffy. That's gear 4. Isn't that purple? Yeah, Gum Gum Giant is purple. But there's just other decks, other variants of purple Luffy that are just better in the meta right now. I think purple, just mono purple Luffy and then black purple Luffy are definitely at the bottom of like the purple Luffys. It's blue purple and green purple that are the better ones. I love green purple Luffy. That's such a fun deck. I'm sad. Actually, I was going to go to locals tonight for One Piece. And then I was like, I need to work and I need to stream. So I'll pass. Chad Thundercock says hello. Hello. I'll pass. It's okay. I need to pick up the One Piece TCG. It's a lot of fun. When are they releasing that like triple starter deck? There's like a triple starter deck set coming out and it comes with like meta stuff. Highly recommend getting that if you ever get the chance. It's like a triple set. I don't know if it's coming out next month or the month after. Trading all my OP bulk for Gundam bulk. I want to try Gundam, but it's so expensive right now, and I'm kind of sticking with Vanguard. I'm kind of sticking with Vanguard and One Piece right now for stuff. I bought Artisaria, and then I bought like a few other stuff. So I don't have the moolah right now to spend on another TCG game, especially because I knew I was gonna buy pieces for Green Zoro. And oh boy, Green Zoro is gonna be pricey. The Mihawks, the regular Mihawks are $20 each, or $25 each, and I just don't have the heart to spend the money. And then the Pironas are also $20 each. So I'm gonna wait until some of these cards kind of die down a little bit. Like if they go to 10, I'll probably pull the trigger on like buying it. But some of these cards are so ridiculously expensive. And then there's the SEC Bonnie. That's really good. That I also need to pick up. And then the Nico Robin card is really nice too. So, decisions. Maybe I'll buy a box. But I'm like, if I buy a box, I might as well buy the cards I actually need. I'm gonna probably be spending the same amount of money. So, I don't know. Shrug. The thing is, I think it's really hard to predict whether or not certain cards will be expensive or not expensive. I don't know when it's a good time to pull the trigger on buying cards before they go up, because that happened with the last set. There was like a Luffy card that was like $30, and I was kind of like, I'm
I'm gonna wait till it's 20. It never went to 20. In fact, it shot up to $90 at one point. And I was like, great. Lovely. I love this game. I'll agree can only be summarized in one sentence. The gods couldn't keep it in their pants. That I can neither confirm nor deny. Someone sponsor this woman, give her free unboxing boosters. Sorrow, my beloved. I know I think Red Green Smoker is also getting super popular right now. Red Green Smoker is getting popular, which I don't foresee myself playing, but could be fun. What else? I'm looking at like all the Zoro lists. I'm just so glad Zoro finally has like a green leader. Oh my goodness, the Cavendishes are so expensive. I have all the cards leading up to this already, but I don't have all the new stuff. All the new stuff I don't have. Man. I don't have the Hioris. I don't have the Peronas. I don't have the Kozubarus. I don't have the Toshigis. I don't have the Kuminas. I don't have the Mihawks. So frustrating. I just want to play my king. Thank you so much for the hydro check. Thank you, thank you. Isn't there a Luffy card that's $2,000? There's a lot of cards that are over $2,000. Might I recommend a future React video that's possible recommendations? You can drop them in the suggestions channel on my server. I can't promise I can get through them because there's some videos I will, like, some people will suggest and I'm like, I don't know if I want to react to that. But it never hurts to suggest because sometimes I'll pull stuff from there too. I need to 100% get through the Logston and Noggin series. I try to also stay away from drama related videos just because I don't like to commentate on drama just because one, I don't think it's my place to kind of say anything, especially if it's not involving me. God, I hope it's not. I don't want to be part of anything like that. But any like Pokemon videos, VTuber clip compilations, stuff like that are welcome. What's your favorite anime? I love Madoka Magica. My favorite genre of anime is magical girl animes. I love magical girl animes. They mean so much to me. Madoka, I think especially has very, very special meaning to me. Absolutely love that anime. I think that anime came out around a time I really needed to see it. So, highly recommend. I don't know if I recommend any of like the spin-off series from Madoka. I've seen them and they're all kind of eh. They're just eh. I really wish they kept it to that one series in the movies and that's it. But obviously, if an IP is doing well, you know, best business move is to try to milk that IP as much as possible. So, try to... I'm small! Okay. Sorry. I do need to finish that show. It's great. I really highly recommend. And if you don't have time to sit down and finish it, you can watch the movies. But like the show itself is like 12, 13 episodes. So it shouldn't take more than like a few days to finish if you watch just a few a day. Drama is the lifeblood of the internet. It is, and I try to stay away from it. I try to stay away. I thought about watching the How the Top VTuber Agency Got Exposed as a Dystopian Nightmare by Mujin, which is the VShojo commentary video for like 2 hours. It's a 2-hour video. And I was kind of like, should I watch it on stream? Should I react to it? But I also don't like to capitalize on drama. I don't want to capitalize on it. So I'm just kind of like, I don't want to sit down and watch that on stream. I'll watch it on my own time, which I ended up doing. So I don't think I feel comfortable going on stream and just watching that and making content out of it. That doesn't sit very right with me around drama. No, thank you. I think my favorite M&J TV videos that I'd like to rewatch sometimes are the ones about Pokedex entries. we need to get through his catalog of videos. Chorus, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, Sai, just popping in to say hello and wish you a great day. Thank you so much. Favorite series, and I got a sequel and then ended. What? What series is that? What series is that? Hello, KR Kaiser, welcome in. Realistically though, I completely try to avoid drama IRL. That shit goes back in high school and I have better stuff to do. That's how I feel. I don't have the mental capacity to deal with people, which is so stupid because like my locals, I'm telling you chat, my Pokemon locals is just drama. It's just drama. They like want to create issues. And I'm like, I get it. You peaked in high school, but leave me alone. Like, leave me and my friends alone. I'm like, god damn. You people have nothing better to do. Go get like a job or something. Go find something better to do with your time. What? I'm just tired. I'm like, I don't have time for this. I have so many other things I need to worry about. And half of them don't involve you. They get their cards from their mommy money. Yeah, there's someone of my locals that brags about how his boyfriend buys him all his Pokemon cards because his boyfriend works in comp sci and how he doesn't have to pay for it. And his boyfriend is the one who pays for it. And I'm like, I can see what kind of person you are already. Gilbert, thank you so much for the follow. What a Chad. What a Chad. I'm like, I'd be embarrassed to say that. Okay. Interesting. I will not talk to you now. Wow, congratulations. You just admitted to everybody that you don't work for your own money and you have other people. You have other people buy it for you. Like, come on. And it was like, he was like being really stinky about it. He was just like, yeah, my lame boyfriend who works his lame and comp sci job. But he buys me cards, so it's okay. I think it's different, right? Where it's like if you guys give me cards, like that's up to you. But it's like the way he was wording it was almost like I'm in this relationship because I know I can milk this guy's money to buy me cards. And like calling him lame and insulting him. It's like, how can you make fun of your boyfriend who buys you cards and then proceed to flaunt that in front of people? I'd be so embarrassed. Like, don't say that. Like, it's really like, if okay, there's nothing wrong with like a significant other if they buy you cards and like they're like, here, have some cards to play at locals. But if you're going to locals and you're flaunting it and then proceeding to say that like, yeah, he's lame and with his lame ass job, like, how are you calling him lame but then you're proceeding to ask money? I don't know, it doesn't sit right with me. Exploitive relationship, I think that's what it is. I don't think this guy is with his boyfriend for because he cares about the boyfriend. I think he's with him because he has money. That's a huge yikes for me. I'm no shame. I would have shame. That's a very sad. Maybe it is a sugar daddy situation. And even then, I'm like, why insult him? That's so weird. That is strange. Strange behavior. I don't like that. I think the biggest problem I have with that is isn't that the fact that the boyfriend buys cards for him. I think the problem I'm having is he's going and talking shit about his boyfriend to people and saying like, oh, he buys me cards, but his job is so lame. He's so lame. He's so weird. Trying to figure out how to say sugar daddy in a polite way. If we're being honest, I think that might be what it is. And even then, if that's the case, that's you. I'm not gonna judge. Same time though, I feel like you shouldn't be insulting somebody who cares for you and is trying to, you know, spend for you to have a good time. I think that's wrong. I think that is wrong. I think if you should show some gratefulness and appreciation for people. Like when you guys buy me cards, holy moly, do I like, sometimes there was like a few times I like received the cards and stuff in the mail and I'm like, damn, I don't deserve this. I don't deserve getting spoiled by chat or anything like that. I don't deserve that. Sometimes I feel a little sad. I'm like, damn. But meanwhile, VF is right next to him, face palming, trying to stay quiet. Yeah, from my understanding, his boyfriend doesn't play Pokemon. He like just kind of, he's never there. I've never met him. So, shut up and take our card, buddy. Oh my goodness. The Switch to 12-hour dual stream, at least for that one. I'm very, very thankful. I'm like, I looked at my Switch and I'm like, damn. I'm so sad. You guys didn't need to buy this for me. So that's why I was like, let's just do the 12-hour Yu-Gi-Oh stream since you guys really like whenever I play Yu-Gi-Oh. You guys love when I play Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'm like, I'm gonna reward them. 12 hours of me suffering. Yes, yes, yes. Got my Switch over before they announced the Switch 2. Oh no. I think a lot of people are trying to buy the Switch 2 now before tariffs hit. Yeah, I got mine on pre-order. Yeah, my store I think had like a few hundred Switch 2s, and they still have some. I kind of wish I waited a little bit, but I was also afraid it would be one of those I was afraid it was going to be like the PS5 situation where nobody could find any. Everybody was just like going crazy for it. Just tuning here, 12-hour Yu-Gi-Oh. When are you playing Yu-Gi-Oh? We'll play soon. Maybe next week. Maybe we'll log in next week. I just haven't had the brain cells to play online card games. I notice my brain cells like to kick in whenever I'm playing IRL. I think my brain just has an easier time seeing plays if I can like physically see it with my own two eyes, like on a board, and I can touch the cards. So, what time is it? It is 4:08 p.m. Pacific time. Atlantis time. Not Atlantic time. It's time to duel. I never got to watch the Yu-Gi-Oh anime. All my cousins growing up watched it, and I never like actually sat down and like watched it. I never understood like why they were so hyped, because I would see a few clips and I'm like, oh, whatever. And then here I am just watching Pokemon. But maybe I'd be open to it now. I actually have a good friend of mine. She voices in Yu-Gi-Oh now. Has an official live stream of the original on YouTube. Are the 4 Mythos card? You are my favorite. Thank you. Konami. I don't know if I'm allowed to like. I guess I might be allowed to like stream it, but I'd have to probably unarchive it after the stream. After the stream, I may have to unarchive it because I don't know what the copyright is on those. I mean, I could always test it, I guess. I can always test it and see how that goes. Kaiba's English is just ironic. I wonder if it's one of those like, I don't want to say shitty English dubs, because I don't think English dubs are shitty. I wonder if it's just one of those like older English dubs that have like that old style. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. Maybe you do. Maybe you do. Mayhaps. You put a filter over the pieces, the YouTube AI. See, I tried doing that. So when I first debuted with Mythos, it was so funny because actually around the time I debuted with Mythos, the Percy Jackson show had come out, and me and Zeus were watching it, and with our communities, and I recorded it, and we're like, we're gonna make a react video on it, and then immediately it got like bonked. They're like, you can't post this, even though it had like a super duper heavy filter. The main cast has great voices, and random antagonists have some oddball ones. That's always my favorite with English dubs, when they have like the funny voice acting. Those are some of my favorite ones. But yeah, I'm scared to do that now that I've had that experience where it's like, oh man, you know, couldn't do that. Oops. But we'll see. Maybe we'll try it. I just don't want to get in trouble. Me don't want to get in trouble. No, thank you. Dan Green's Yami Yuki's performances and stuff of Legends. Oh man, was Yu-Gi-Oh done by 4Kids? I'm wondering. Let me actually look that up. 4Kids. Yeah, they did do the English dub for Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh GX, Yu-Gi-Oh 5Ds, and Yu-Gi-Oh Zexal from 2000 to 2012. They also handle English production for a number of other anime series. Okay, I knew that. I just wasn't sure. Okay. So they did do that. Little Arcby. Got it. It should have been me, not him. It's not fair. I love that GIF so much. I think I have that saved like 10 times on my phone. I just send it to like random people whenever they're like, hey Poseidon, look what I pulled in this pack. Look, Poseidon, I went out to go eat here. And I'm like, it should have been me. It should have been me. Oh wow. Wow, Athena, it's the BBs. Hello, welcome in, BBs. Welcome in. For those who are new here, hi, my name is Poseidon. I'm the goddess of the seas, earthquakes, and horses, and I'm a VTuber with a VTuber talent agency, Mythos. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. Thank you guys for the follows. Thank you. We're just yapping. We're probably gonna watch videos like in the next few minutes, but I hope you had a wonderful stream, Athena. Welcome in, Raiders. What did you guys do today? What happened? What's poppin'? What's going on? The BB raid. I saw you guys were yapping for a little bit because I was lurking for a little bit while I was working earlier. Umamusume. Horse girls. Speaking of Umamusume, I need to log in. Login time. I did not get Super Creek, by the way, chat. I did not get Super Creek. I'm really sad. I did not get the Super Creek. I did not get Mother Horse. She's not actually Mother. I'm just kidding. Please don't send the Yakuza after me. Ruh-roh. What do you mean there's a connection error? talking to Umamusume. What is this horse shit? Get it? Because horses? Please don't tell me there's a connection error. Oh, thank God. Okay, it was just that one time. It was just that one time. All is good, BB girl. Good to see. Okay, let me just log in really quick. Hold up, chat. Very important. Very, very important activities are happening right now. Oh, I wish I could get Super Creek, but I'm poor in this game. So I was about to crash out if we could log into horse game. I do be crashing out. I do be crashing out all the time. I'm trying to learn not to crash out. But you guys know how hard it is to not just like crash out every single day of your life? Especially when it's me. It's hard for me to like not get angry at certain things. I think I actually have a... I don't really show it too much on stream when I get really, really mad. But when I get mad, I get mad. I get mad. Okay. Let me pull up my browser. Let me see what we want to watch today. Should we start with the Umamusume video or should we start with Team Sky? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Sky into Umamusume. I'm seeing one Uma videos. 2 for Uma, 2 for Team Sky. Uma to the moon. Should we start with the Umamusume video? YouTube keeps letting me know to open memberships on my second channel, but even then, I don't know what I would give you guys for memberships on the second channel. I'm like, at that point, I think you should just get a membership with my channel, with my main channel. Because I will be doing member-only streams really soon. Member/Twitch subscriber-only streams. Hans first. Got it. Alright, I'm seeing more for Uma. It's a 25 minutes video. Okay. Where is my browser? There's my browser. Here it is. Let me move some stuff around. Okay. The Grass Wonder video. Rest in peace, Grass Wonder. Second channel membership being the host for movie watch-alongs on YouTube. I feel like I've already movie watch-alongs. I do them in my Discord server. I think I'm gonna keep memberships to like member-only streams and then occasionally release like a wallpaper or like high definition piece of art you guys can use. I think that's what I'm gonna leave memberships for. I only made it 1 tier of memberships because I was like, I don't know if I want to open more tiers. Because I wouldn't even know what to offer for those tiers, you know? I wouldn't know what you guys would want and if you guys would want something if I'm able to make it happen type of thing. So, yeah. That's why I only have 1 tier memberships. You get some cool emotes. Alrighty, gamers. Let me turn off music. Let me turn off the music. Turn this off. Is that gonna work? I think I need to do that. Okay. Let me see. Let me click on one of the videos to see if it'll play the sound.
The Ashen Beast of Kasumatsu.
There we go. You guys aren't hearing double, are you? think that is fine. I think that is okay. That should be fine. Alrighty, we're going to be watching Grass Wonder, A Golden Legacy of Umamusume. If you guys have no idea, the real horse behind Grass Wonder, the real horse that Grass Wonder is based on, recently passed away a few days ago. So Pyrex made a tribute video for Grass Wonder. Rest in peace. But I don't know if this is going to be like a full tribute or is just going to be like a video about like Grass Wonder and highlighting his races and stuff like that. So we're gonna watch it today. I love Grass Wonder. I don't think she's like my favorite, but I really like her in the anime. So, alrighty, it's time. It's video time.
It's funny how works of media can bring people together, whether it be modern art, literature, movies, or in
games.
This case, an anime horse racing game. Umamusume has reached a global scale, impacting the lives of many trainers eager to learn more about their favorite Umas. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for this game, and you wouldn't be watching.
Oh, that is
either without the global
true.
release.
He is a big figure in the Umamusume community now.
Today to honor the legacy of an Uma, whose real-life counterpart has unfortunately passed away a few days ago.
Oh.
This isn't just a video of his life and career, but also a tribute to his legacy and the closing of an iconic era with his passing. This is a story of Grass Wonder, the last remaining race of the golden generation. Grass Wonder was a chestnut
Rest
horse born
in
on February 18,
pepperoni.
1995 at the Darby Dan Farm in Kentucky. Despite being raced in Japan, Grass Wonder was a racehorse originally born in America. His sire was Silverhawk, an American-bred thoroughbred who was widely known for producing strong offspring. Hawk's children were commonly adept to turf courses. Diving further back into Grass's sire's lineage also reveals a connection to Hail to Reason, an American champion 2-year-old colt of 1960. Grass's dam was a mare of Flora, an unraced mare who came from a lineage of memorable horses. Flora's grandsire was Northern Dancer, another famous racehorse, this time from Canada. Dancer would
Wait,
display
Grass
a
Wonder's
monstrous racing
Canadian!
with the lowest
No
placing
way!
in third place over the course of 18 races in the 1960s.
That's a lot.
Northern Dancer would be the first non-human inducted to the Canadian Sports Hall of Fame, and was amongst the most successful stallions of the 20th century. Just like Hail to Reason, Dancer's lineage would also provide Grass Wonder with a great skill of adaptability on the racecourse. In September of 1996, Grass Wonder was placed in the Keeneland sale. This sale was standard in the world of horse racing, where racehorses are purchased by new owners and trained for future racing careers. The Darby Dan Farm, where Grass was born, mainly makes money through breeding and racing, with the sale of foals and yearlings playing a big financial role at the farm. It would be at this sale that Grass Wonder would catch the attention of Hanzawa Ltd., who would pay $250,000 to purchase Grass Wonder.
That's so much money!
Grass Wonder, despite the name's seeming simplicity, does have a meaning behind it. Grass refers to the Hanzawa's clan name, while Wonder refers to his sibling, Wonder Again, who was a 2-time G1 winner in the USA. Upon arriving in Japan, Grass Wonder would be placed under the care of Mitsuhiro Ogata, who began to train Grass for future races to come. Grass Wonder would debut on September 13, 1997 at the 3-year-old Shinma tournament at the Nakayama racecourse. Grass Wonder, despite this being their debut, would be the fan favorite to win this race. This was due to the strong lineage Grass Wonder came from and the high expectation for him to perform at his debut.
That's a lot of pressure.
By Hitoshi Matoba, a familiar name if you've been following this series. Matoba would famously jockey Rice Shower, with his Triple Crown upsets earning him the nickname Hitman.
Oh my god! Hitman!
Winning his debut race by 3 horse lengths.
That's insane.
Knack for racing, and due to his strong lineage, was more than capable of performing on the racecourse. Unlike many horses' first year of racing, Grass Wonder would aim to compete in nearly every level of the graded races, these being G3, G2, and G1 graded races. Following his victory debut, Grass would compete in the Ivy Stakes. Unsurprisingly, he'd be the fan favorite to win once again. Just like his debut race, Grass Wonder would claim victory once more, this time with 5 horse lengths between him and second place. It would be after 2 ungraded races, and in the first year of Grass's career, that he would enter his first graded race. On November 8, 1997, Grass Wonder competed in the Keisei High Sansei Stakes, a G2 graded race held in Tokyo.
Oh my
Even with this
gosh.
being a G2 race, hopes were still high for Grass Wonder to continue his winning streak. To no one's surprise, Grass Wonder's winning streak
Look
would
at him
continue with yet another
go!
first place finish. Winning a
Oh.
G2 graded race, there was only one test left of Grass Wonder's strength. This would be participating in a G1 race. G1
One
was the pinnacle
left.
of the racing world in Japan, bringing the strongest horses to each competition. On December 7, 1997, Grass Wonder participated in the Asahi High Sansei Stakes, with 2 notable competitors being Minor Love and Agnes World. Agnes would have a winning
Agnes
streak of her
World.
own,
Agnes
while Love had
Tachyon.
competed in previous races against notable horses like King Halo. Despite the G1 grade, and
I know that. That's a
participating
horse.
against other
That's a
strong
horse, girl.
horses, Grass Wonder was still the fan favorite to win by a large margin. Grass Wonder wouldn't only break away from the pack and secure first place, but would also set a record time of 1 minute 33.6 seconds.
That's that's fast. Holy shit.
Grass Wonder would end the first
Holy
year of his
shit.
racing undefeated, placing first in every race he participated in. Due to the sheer display of strength and the winning streak, Grass Wonder would be named the strongest 2-year-old horse in Japan in the year 1997. Now, I know what you may be thinking. Pyrex, Grass Wonder is in Umamusume's first season, but you haven't talked about the parallels at all yet. That's because Grass Wonder's career in the anime follows his history
Was a little
between
low?
1998 and 1999. This period would spark a fierce rivalry between several notable names in Japanese horse racing history, and provide many triumphs and upsets over the span of these 2 years.
Oh.
Unsurprisingly, entering the year 1998, expectations were high for Grass Wonder to perform well once again. Coming off an undefeated year, fans were eager to see a winning streak continue. One interesting thing to note about Grass Wonder's career is the absence in participation for the spring season. Reflected in Umamusume Season
Did you get
1,
an injury?
Grass Wonder is unable to race against anyone in Tracing Academy due to a leg injury she's recovering from at the start of the season. This will reflect events that would occur in March of 1998, where Grass Wonder would sustain a leg injury. This would put Grass out of the competition for the spring season, and force him on a road to recovery. As a quick
Aww.
refresher, at this time, Grass Wonder was not eligible to compete in the Japan Triple Crown Series. This was due to Grass Wonder being a foreign-born horse brought to Japan. Regulations were in place against foreign horses competing in G1 races, in which all 3 legs of the Triple Crown reside. Returning to racing on October 11, 1998, and after 10 months away from the race course, Grass Wonder will participate in the Mainichi Okan. This race is reflected in Umamusume. However, the focus of this race is between Silent Suzuka and El Condor Pasa. This is due to the fact that Grass Wonder, despite the long hiatus, had still not recovered to full strength. Grass Wonder had periostitis on his left front leg, possibly caused from a strain on his other leg due to the previous fracture.
That's actually
This
so
condition is described
sad.
as the inflammation
What?
of a periosteum, a tough membrane that covers the bones in the body. This would cause pain, tenderness, and swelling of the affected area. In the anime, prior
Wait!
to Grass Wonder's participation
That's actually so sad. It must be hurting to move. The poor horse.
in the Mainichi Okan, we see her practicing all she can in order to seize yet another victory. Even her trainer advises her not to overdo it, at risk of injuring herself again. Knowing Grass Wonder's condition, Matoba, Grass's jockey, was presented with
Rhoda, thank you
In
so
addition to
much for
Grass
the 5
Wonder,
months.
El Condor Pasa was also participating.
I
Matoba
owe you
being
a
the
One Piece
primary
game this
jockey.
weekend.
Mitsuhiro Ogata,
I've owed it to
due
you for like the
Grass's
past like 3
condition,
months.
advised Matoba to jockey El Condor Pasa. Even though Pasa was strong and in far better shape over Grass Wonder, after heavy deliberation, Matoba would stay by Grass Wonder's side and jockey him at the Mainichi-Okon. Grass Wonder's participation in the Mainichi-Okon in the anime is brief, only showing her marking Silent Suzuka just to be distanced as the race continued. Just like in the anime,
remember
Matoba
this.
would attempt to keep a mark on Silent Suzuka. However, he soon found Grass
Silent
Wonder stalling
Suzuka is
slightly,
just a
drifting further
monster
back.
on the freaking race
Ultimately,
course.
This would be Grass Wonder's first defeat, placing 5th at the Mainichi-Okon. Despite the loss, Matoba would later regard that the outcome wasn't bad whatsoever. For not racing for a 10-month span,
I
it
mean,
was
yeah, that's
understandable
true.
that Grass Wonder wasn't back to his full potential. This hits incredibly hard if you
That's
know
kinda
Matoba's
fair.
history, being the jockey that rode Rice Shower in his final race at the Takarazuka Kinen in 1995. These events are reflected in the Umamusume anime, where following the Mainichi-Okon, we see Grass Wonder completely dejected as she exits the race course, only to encounter her trainer, Hana Tojo. Tojo, in the Umamusume universe, seems to be a strict trainer who wants only the best out of her Umas. Even so, after this crushing defeat, she asks to comfort Grass Wonder, stating that she'll peak at her next G1 race. The Mainichi-Okon is a G3 graded race, and the next race would be of the same category. On November 7, 1998, Grass Wonder will participate in the Argentine Republic Cup. Once more, this race will result in an even lower placement for Grass Wonder, ending the race
You
in
can't
6th.
say that!
Originally, the plan was to recover and come back eventually to compete in the Japan Cup in 1998. After the back-to-back losses, that goal would ultimately be abandoned, with some criticizing the choice made by Ogata. Both Ogata and Matoba wondered at this point if Grass Wonder would be able to secure victories like he did in the first year of his career. Even with these doubts, Grass Wonder would set a new goal, the Arima Kinen, which would be held on December 27, 1998. While training for the Arima Kinen, Grass Wonder would not respond well to Matoba's whipping, signifying a possible disconnect between racehorse and jockey. Due to this, several of Grass Wonder's competitors considered his career all but over. A horse that once showed great promise reduced to one that could barely chase after 5th place. Even with the doubt from his competition, there were still those who believed in Grass Wonder's capabilities. Aside from the difficulty synergizing with Grass Wonder, both Matoba and Ogata continued to train for the Arima Kinen. One interesting thing to note in Season 1 is an interaction that occurs in Episode 7. Though brief, it plays a tremendous depth to Grass Wonder's career. In Episode 7, after suffering the 5th place finish at the Mainichi-Okon, Grass Wonder approaches Maruzensky, inquiring to train
Maruzensky,
alongside
my
her.
beloved.
Though this may come across as a simple determined gesture to grow stronger, it actually ties to real-life events. Following Grass Wonder's multiple wins in 1997, many will refer to him as the second coming of Maruzensky. This stemmed from the fact that both horses were of foreign lineage and displayed exceptional talent while racing. The main race aiding to this title would be the 1997 Asahi High, where both Maruzensky and Grass Wonder would display impressive victories. Season 1 of Umamusume is full of horses who competed against one another during their careers, and the 1998 Arima Kinen is a prime example of that fact. This race would include Grass Wonder, Seiyun Sky, Air Groove, King Halo, Mejido Dober, Mejido Bright, and Matikane Fukuki.
Oh my god, how many Mejitos
In
are
this
there?
particular race, Seiyun Sky, the underdog of his generation, would be the fan favorite to win. Grass Wonder would be third under Mejido Bright and Air Groove. An important note is the fact that Matoba, Grass's jockey, was known for his target marking strategy. Matoba had a good mastery in marking certain racehorses and maintaining chase throughout the race. Grass Wonder would hang in 7th to 8th place for a majority of the race before advancing after the 3rd corner. Keeping a lock on Seiyun Sky, Grass would overtake him in the final 200 meters, claiming a win at the Arima Kinen. This victory would be
The
nearly a
Arima
year after
Kinen
Grass
is
Wonder's
crazy!
Asahi Cup victory in 1997. It is also important to note that Matoba, despite jockeying several famous racehorses, didn't gloat after a victory. Matoba firmly believed in the strength of the horse, allowing him to claim a victory alongside them. To Matoba, a win was a collective between a racehorse and jockey, and he alone could never claim that title. Matoba had a deep connection with every horse he worked with, making each victory a catalyst to
He's
only
a
deepen
horse
the connection he
dude,
had with
horse
each horse
guy.
he raced. After nearly a year of trial and tribulations, Grass Wonder had fully bounced back from an injury that forcefully paused his career. Even though his trainer and jockey thought that Grass would never claim another victory, he would act to prove them wrong in the final race of 1998. This victory would end Grass Wonder's racing career on a high note that year.
Let's
Before we move on to
go!
the remaining 2 years of Grass Wonder's career, it is important to establish a generation that he participated in. The Golden Generation is a term that describes a generation of horses who were born in 1995 and reached their classic year in 1998. Many of Season 1's cast are members of this Golden Generation. This generation was described
my
as incredibly
beloved.
strong, bringing forth fierce competition across the duration of several key races. This generation would also see both Japanese and foreign-bred horses rise to stardom with a series of impressive victories. Horses of this generation would include Special Week, Seiyun Sky, El Condor Pasa, King Halo, and Grass Wonder. 1999 would prove to be a monumental year for Grass Wonder, with one of his future races being a major upset in the Golden Generation. At the start of the year, Grass Wonder's original goal was to race in the Nakayama Kinen on March 14th. Ultimately, after examining Grass Wonder and discovering muscle pain in his right shoulder, his trainer would instead aim to compete in the Osaka High held on April 4th. Almost in a string of unfortunate events, Grass Wonder will receive a laceration after the final training session before the Osaka High. This would once more cause his trainer to pull him from the race, this time aiming for the KO High Spring Cup, which would be held on May 15th. Grass Wonder would claim yet another victory at the KO High Spring Cup, finishing the race slightly in front of the second place recipient, Air Jihad. In the following race, Grass Wonder would compete against Jihad once more, but despite being the fan favorite, he placed second, losing by a nose to Jihad. With one win and one loss under his belt for his 1999 career, the next race Grass Wonder would participate in will be one of the most iconic of his race history. The Takarazuka Kinen is one of two all-star races held in Japan alongside the Arima Kinen. In these races, a vast majority of horses are selected by fan vote, while the remainder are determined by total prize money won. In this race, Grass Wonder would be second favorite to win, and second in the fan voting. This placement was beneath the fan favorite, Special Week. Special Week was an incredibly strong horse during his time, sired by Sunday Silence, and whose dam was a descendant of Maruzensky. This race is reflected in the Umamusume anime, where Grass Wonder's dead focus is reflected on the target marking tactics of Matoba. Matoba would heavily mark Special Week in this race, keeping a close eye on him as he jockeyed Grass Wonder. In the anime, Grass surges past Special Week in the final 200 meters of the race, directly reflecting Matoba's command to pursue Special Week in actual racing footage. In the anime, Grass Wonder's concentration comes off Special Week's failure to realize Grass as a real competitor. At this point in the anime, Special Week takes excessive care of Silent Suzuka, who had injured herself at the Autumn Tenno show. This resulted in Grass Wonder's sheer determination to persevere and defeat Special Week at this race. Grass Wonder would claim victory by 3 horse lengths over Special Week. This would also mark a milestone in Grass Wonder's career, winning both the Arima Kinen and the Takarazuka Kinen, 2 races which made up the Grand Prix. With this overwhelming victory, the next race would be the Mainichi Okan, a race Grass had previously placed 5th in 1998. This time, Grass Wonder would barely seize victory over Meisho Odo, redeeming his previous loss in 1998. Though the final race of Grass Wonder's career in 1999 isn't displayed in the Umamusume anime, it is a race that holds high significance in both his career and the career of another. Just like the Takarazuka Kinen, at the 1999
Soundwave, thank you so
Kinen,
much for that 17
Grass Wonder would find
months.
himself once more
Thank you,
against
thank
Special
you.
Week. This holds high significance since this would not only mark revenge for the Takarazuka Kinen if Special Week won, but also because this was Special Week's final race before retirement. In the month prior to the Arima Kinen, Special Week had competed in the Japan Cup. It would be at this race where Special Week would make history, claiming a victory for Japan once more. This was during a period where Japanese racehorses were fighting to retain the Japan Cup title. Special Week's win would continue off the victory of El Condor Pasa, and be followed by the victories of TM Aparo and Jungle Pocket. Unsurprisingly, the victory at the Japan Cup gained a lot of attention for Special Week. However, Grass Wonder still remained the fan favorite to win. Special Week's jockey was also a famous figure in Japan. Yutaka Take, in modern day, is still an active jockey, being the first in Japan's history to claim over 4,000 victories across a multitude of races. Recently, he claimed his 4,600th victory on the track.
Jesus
In addition to his seasoned
Christ!
understanding of horse racing,
That's insane!
Take had also jockeyed for various horses we see in Umamusume, a few being Kitasan Black, Oguri Cap, Super Creek, Mejidoma Queen, and Air Groove. Both Special Week and Grass Wonder would keep a heavy eye on each other, waiting for the other to spurt to give chase as the race began. Both Matoba and Take were planning to wait it out and see who acted first. However, when Tsurumu Tsuyoshi, another competitor, began his spurt, Matoba gave chase. This resulted in Take commanding Special Week to surge as well. This fierce battle for the finish line resulted in both competitors finishing literally neck to neck. The race was so close that a total finish needed to be announced to determine the winner. There was a lot on the line for both racehorses. For Special Week, it was the redemption for the defeat at the Takarazuka Kinen, and the continuation of victories following the Japan Cup. For Grass Wonder, it would be defeating Special Week yet again, and receiving his second Arima Kinen victory. Yutaka Take was confident that Special Week had claimed victory, but the results would shatter his expectations. Grass Wonder had beaten Special Week by only a few centimeters difference. This victory
That's
would hold heavy
insane!
significance, with Grass Wonder being the only racehorse from the Golden Generation to best Special Week not once, but twice. This was also a milestone with the third consecutive win in the Grand Prix titles for Grass Wonder, claiming the 1998 and 1999 Arima Kinen and the 1998 Takarazuka Kinen titles. This feat was only accomplished once before by Speed Symboli, truly a display of Grass Wonder's racing capabilities. Following the dominant career in 1999, Ogata planned on retiring Grass Wonder. However, with the retirement of El Condor Pasa and Special Week, he wanted to see how Grass would perform for one final year. Instead of playing a hand in directly training Grass, Ogata would instead observe from afar. Sadly, due to the exchange of hands and change in diet and training, Grass Wonder's final year of racing would be unremarkable, with his highest placement being 6th at the Nikkei show.
That's still
Comically,
really
you
good.
could blame this on Grass Wonder's American descent. Due to a change in caretakers, Grass Wonder was fed far too much, and ultimately would overeat, gaining over 20 kilograms during his racing career.
He
in the
was
year
just
2000.
hungry!
This made him a lot more sluggish and far exceeded the recommended
He was
weight for
just
each race he
hungry.
participated in. This would also prove to be a struggle for Matoba, Grass Wonder's jockey. With the string of defeats and the rapid weight gain, Matoba would see less inquiries to jockey other racehorses. The handling of Grass Wonder's final year didn't shine a stellar light on the jockey, even if it wasn't his fault for the horse's current state. Matoba would eventually win the Mile Championships alongside Agnes Digital and soon retire in 2001, becoming an assistant training instructor. After retirement, Grass Wonder will reside in the Big Red Farm in Hokkaido. It would be here that Grass Wonder would enjoy retirement life and balloon to a well-fed horse.
Oh my
Grass
god!
Wonder would have
He's
1,327
chunky!
children, with more than
It's
half
okay,
being
I
winners in
still
their own
love him.
respective races. Due to this, Grass
Oh my
Wonder was
god, that's a
considered
chunky
successful sire in
horse!
his retirement days. Funnily enough, Big Red Farm is also where Goldship would spend his time later in Grass Wonder's retirement life. Though they
Aww.
never raced together, it is said that Goldship and Grass Wonder would get along fairly well with one another. Grass
Aww,
Wonder
that's
would
so
also be the
wholesome.
highest real-life horse to receive donations from fans of the Umamusume franchise. Even with the explosive rise of Haru Urara, she still sits second to the amount of support given to Grass Wonder in retirement. Grass Wonder would live out the remainder of his days happy, well-fed, and active. living a life of leisure at the Big Red Farm. Grass
Oh,
Wonder would
that
also
makes
be
me
represented
happy.
in the Umamusume anime, not only as a rival of Special Week, but also as a member of Team Regal. This team would have some of Japan's most influential racehorses as members. However, over time, each one would sadly pass away. The same can be said for the members of the Golden
Oh
Generation,
no.
one by one, leaving a legacy
Everybody's
behind,
dying.
both in the fans and in the remaining members who are still alive. Grass Wonder would pass away at the ripe age of 30 on August 8th, 2025, marking
Rest
the
in
passing of a
peace.
final member from this Golden Generation. Although this marks the ending of a historical period in Japan's horse racing history, it certainly will not be forgotten. Through countless dedicated fans and avid members of the Umamusume community, the legacy of these horses will remain strong in the years to come. A community that was already dedicated in Japan has now spread worldwide. A perfect way to bring people together and to ensure that these legacies are never forgotten. This was the story of Grass Wonder, a racehorse who would bounce back from injury and take on the strongest of his generation, personified in Umamusume by a kind and gentle Uma, whose smile could warm anyone's heart. Rest in peace, Grass Wonder, and thank you for sharing your story with all of us. Until next time, take it easy, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Oh. Wait, that was so sad, but that was actually such a beautiful video. I didn't really have too much to say because I'm just kind of like taking everything in. But damn. Shout out to the Umamusume community for sending so much support to Grass Wonder, and it makes me happy to know that like he had a wonderful, peaceful retirement, and I think that's one of the best endings, right? Best kind of like endings we could have gotten. So rest in peace, Grass Wonder. Next time I do an Umamusume video, stream, we can try Grass Wonder. I actually don't think I've done a run with Grass Wonder yet, so that'll be a lot of fun. But oh man, that was a sad video. Oh man, yeah, that is a peaceful retirement, able to eat. I mean, look how. Let me see. Where's the chonky? He became a chonky horse. Jesus Christ. Look at him. He's a big boy. But that just means he was having a great retirement. That makes me happy. Oh, poor Grass Wonder. That's all good. Rest in peace. Yeah, I didn't know horses can get chubby. Look at him. He's just so happy. And I bet wherever he is now in the afterlife, I'm sure he's eating more food. I wonder if like Grass Wonder goes into the afterlife, he meets all the horses, right? That from the Regal Club. And he's just like, did you guys know that there's an anime about us now? And there's anime girl versions of us. I wonder if he's having that conversation with them. Imagine he is. That would be so funny. Ah! Man. Tragic. Alright. I would if I was in his position. Oh my god. Alright, we're gonna be watching the next video, but I hate to break it to you guys, but it's piss girl time. So I'll be right back in a few minutes because I'm also gonna throw away my iced coffee and refill some stuff. But I'll be right back. I will play my most recent reaction real quick while I go piss girl, alright? That'll be Haru Urara. She gets all her ryegrass, and she's gonna win all of the races. Okay, I will BRB. Hold up, let me actually change how this looks. Okay, I'll burb. Let me put on a video while I go burb.
next video we have is The Amazing Digital Circus, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. I quite enjoy The Amazing Digital Circus, at least from the few episodes I got to see. By few, I mean the first 2. But I never had the chance to actually sit down and finish it. So we're gonna chip through it together, chat. But this is the 3rd episode, The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor. I was told that this one's a little bit jump scary, so I don't I'm a little nervous. I don't really do well with jump scares. Everything Glitch does just looks so good.
I can't hold it any longer.
Sure you can. We can't die from oxygen deprivation, remember?
But it still feels like I'm gonna die.
Try not thinking about it.
Or you could
Yeah, just don't think about it.
See what your funny cartoon body does.
Hey, take it easy.
Oh, take it easy. That's you.
All right, here I go.
All right, we've entered the blue zone.
Hey, there's something new.
Purple?
Okay, we're getting
Red?
Oh,
Orange?
yellow.
Green.
Whoa, look! Now she's turning blue!
She was already blue.
Huh. Guess
Oh.
the shift just gets faster.
Why am I the one doing this? Why not one of you guys?
Because something different happens with each person. For instance, Kinger starts glowing, Ragatha's hair noodles stick up, Gangle's mask starts spinning, and Zooble turns straight.
My limbs straighten up. Fuck off.
What about you?
He refuses to show us because he's a coward.
I want to keep the mystery alive. What do you, the viewers, think it is?
I would have no idea.
Why is everybody just standing around when there's adventure to be had? Today's adventure is The Mystery of Mildenhall Manor!
This can't be scary, right?
Spooky mansion has been rumored to be filled to
Oh,
the
this
brim
could not be
with
scary,
paranormal
right?
activity.
Absolutely not.
It's up to you to solve the house's deep mysteries and capture all the ghoulish ghost activity you can! And for the first time ever, you can. Where's Zooble? I made this adventure really cool and mature, just for them.
What?
The NPCs aren't gonna become self-aware in this one, right?
How should I know? I'm not the boss. Oh wait, yes I am.
He is the
Everybody
boss.
use the
What are you
microphone.
talking
It's
about?
adventuring time.
Oh, this place is spooky. I wonder how hard Kane's gonna go with the scare factor.
I hope this adventure doesn't end up being another horrible nightmare. I'm not really a fan of horror, and I don't really handle jump scares that well.
Come on, that wasn't even scary. What? You scared
I didn't
of
like that.
too?
Hey, be nice to her. She's had a rough couple of days.
Her and everyone else. Right, Gangle?
Does anybody hear that?
I don't like this. I don't like. What the hell is that?
I'm Ghostly,
Well,
and I'll be your guide today.
Barry Rose, thank you so much for the
go
follow.
back in.
I remember my first wild take. I don't know why they're not retracting, though. That didn't happen for me.
Before you continue on your adventure, you have to choose which door you're gonna go through. The door on the left is the normal door.
Rated wow for all ages.
The door on the right is the really scary door.
Rated
Oh.
R for mature
So
zoozles.
we go to the left. Don't go to the right.
What the Jax?
What? I thought we were supposed to capture all the ghosts.
Which door should we choose?
The left
Not
one.
sure. Let's try this out.
Oh.
Don't worry, Gangle, I'll get it for you.
Why would you do that?
Oh, that's the scary door.
Zooble,
They got
come on
scammed.
out. I just want to talk to
They
you.
got scammed.
Oh, I know.
What the? Could you have done that the whole time?
Zooble, I just want to get to the bottom of why you keep skipping all my amazing adventures. You could end up really hurting Bubbles' feelings.
We shouldn't do that, right? Don't hurt his feelings.
Your feelings. So, what's on your mind, Zooble?
I would rather not.
That's hilarious! Go on.
No, I mean, I've already told you what my problem is. You just never remember because... never mind.
My mind is a beeswax polished coconut. Nothing ever.
A what?
escapes these
Coconut?
days. So what can I do to make my adventures more appealing to you?
See? This is exactly what I'm talking about. All you're thinking about is your adventures. It has nothing to do with the adventures. It's more just... Ugh, forget it. You're probably not even listening.
Zooble, look at this cool bee I drew.
That is a pretty cool bee.
Where are we?
Okay, I don't like that. I'm not a huge fan of whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, that's... no.
I'm scared.
I wonder what this thing is.
I'm scared.
My name is Baron Theodore Mildenhall. Hunting has been a hobby of mine for as long as I can remember, although one could say it eventually became more of an obsession. The creature you see before you is one I've been pursuing for years. Not quite a man, but not quite an animal. Something unholy. Something evil. I took it upon myself to spend every waking moment doing all I could to protect my family from the creature, hoping that when I'd eventually killed it, I would be freed from this awful feeling, this inescapable dread. I was wrong.
You know, I'm starting to think...
Clearly, this is not a red flag, is it?
How about we try to find a way back up to the others?
Yeah, let's just get the fuck out of here. I don't like this.
Cool, that's great. I love these adventures.
We could always ride this thingy up.
No, don't do it. 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 Don't do it.
It's locked. It's locked, of course. It's locked. I love that it's locked.
Tuesday, December 4th. Although I had shot the creature multiple times in its vitals and severed its head to keep as a prize on my wall, my troubles were just beginning. I took my eyes off the body for what felt like...
I'm only here to watch VTubers. Thank you so much for the follow.
The body was gone. The creature was not dead, and it would be back to reclaim what I'd taken from it. If anyone is listening to this, all I ask of you is one thing. Do not let the...
Hi. Hi, Peen. Hello. Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. I had a wonderful pee. I had a wonderful time. I'm really cold. My feet are freezing. They're frozen. Okay. Alrighty. Shall we start the Team Sky Pokemon Violet, but I'm Team Sky. This is a longer one. I'm noticing that we are starting to get into some of the longer ones because we go from 50 minutes to 41 to sorry, 1 second. To about an hour and 20, an hour and 20, an hour 48, an hour and 30. So there's a, oh boy. But I was told this one's actually like a really good one. I'm quite excited. But all right, Pokemon Violet, but I'm Team Sky.
I am the leader of Team Sky, Hoenn's best evil team. But Today I'm in Paldea. I will obviously be taking the bird because there's no way that the bird starter ends up not flying type again. This girl has green
I don't
in
think
her
so.
hair. I immediately
Kelly,
respect
thank you
her.
so much for the
Join me,
follow.
small duck. I shall call you Migrate because you are great. Also, I think ducks migrate. Look at all
I don't
this
think that's how you spell
sky.
migrate.
A new bird. I've never seen it before. Oh no, not the
That's not a
pig.
bird.
That is very clearly land dwelling. Whoa, what was that? I just said that. What is that? That
It
thing's
is
enormous.
a
machine?
motorcycle.
Oh, no. Oh, wait, I can't fly. Oh, my rotom phone. My phone flies. This is the best place I've been just from that. This thing looks pretty strong. And the customs agents took all my other Pokemon, so I am not powerful. But you can't expand or conquer the sky without taking some risks. Now let's catch this thing. It's vulnerable. Perfect. This woman gave me this sandwich. I didn't know who she was. Just don't bite off my fingers,
He's
please.
just a hungry boy.
I was close. Ah, I helped you. You're welcome. You're a robot, though? How did you eat the sandwich? Where did it go?
Don't ask questions. Don't worry about it.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh! Oh!
He is now activated.
It's got a jet butt! The robot thing flies! Look at it! No.
Would you guys call Maffriron a clanker? Is that a bad thing to say? Is Maffriron a clanker? 100%.
Not a single bit touching the ground! Wait, come back! No, I need to catch this thing! I need
Oh my
this
god,
thing
he's just
for Team Sky.
mysteriously
I've caught many a legendary Pokemon
flying
before.
into the cave.
I'm determined to catch this one. Look at those jets! Ooh, that looks higher level than my entire team. Jetbutt is helping me!
I don't
Blast
think
him with
that's
the
his
jets. I'll be
name.
okay. I've fallen off very tall cliffs before and lived, so I can live some dogs. No! Oh, that's a lot of dogs. You're assisting me! Clearly we have formed a bond, Jetbutt. What say you and I join forces and conquer the skies of this region together? Look at them. Oh my god! Oh my god! Jetbutt, used up all its power. It was just one sandwich. Jetbutt, I assure you, if you team up with me, I will help you get back into tip-top shape, give you a brand new coat of paint, a green one. Who is this?
I don't think I like the green.
What is going on?
Arvin, my beloved.
The form
I love Arvin.
Maffriron takes in battle. Its name is Maffriron. I'll stick with Jetbutt. Test my worthiness.
His
I
name's
accept your
not
challenge,
Jetbutt.
Floofy boy. That is a small squirrel. I will crush its bones. And that was simple. Wait, you're just giving me its Pokeball? Well, I guess I have Jetbutt.
He's like, I don't want him anymore.
Can't battle or fly. Whoa! Look at that goofy bird! It's huge!
He's a goofy boy.
I must have it! Let's go! Team Sky has a... Well, it seems they made a typo. Flamingo is spelled with an N. Magikarp! Oh, look
It's
at him.
Flamingo.
All right, that's going to be
It's
useless for a
Doofy.
while. Feeling good about the birds I've acquired for Team Sky and... Who's that?
Who's that?
Hey, Team Sky does not appreciate being stared at without... Oh, wait, where did he go? Respectable hair girl wants to battle, and I will show her Team Sky's might. I will defeat your tiny rat easily, Nimona.
Don't call him a rat.
Whoa, what are you doing? Oh my god, what, you froze it? You've covered it in crystals, and that's a light bulb with a lightning bolt. Oh, it's an electric type. I really need this second double kick to KO it.
Ruh-roh.
Okay, that was a lot of drama for something that fainted immediately. Whatever that power is does not seem very impressive. Why does everyone in this region dress the same? I need to buy green clothing. Green shoes, perfect.
You're gonna go
Who's
broke.
designing these
Are those
caps?
Crocs?
It's so much bigger than my head. I couldn't find any stores that sold shirts or shorts, but I got other green stuff. Oh, and speaking of new style, Team Sky has some new style
Oh,
as well.
those are so
Behold
sick.
the Team Sky hoodie with the embossed Team Sky. I
That's
think of it
so
kind of as Team
cool.
Cloudy Skies. And the Team Sky emblem is on the arm, so you can do this and see it. But there's also matching Team Sky joggers. I was wearing these a moment ago. And lastly, there's this desk mat with creatures
So-
I admitted.
If you're not wearing them,
What are you wearing? What are you wearing then?
Do not recognize, but they're cute. But more importantly, the Team Sky set is available at mnjtvmerch.com, but only for a limited time. Links in the description below. Pick something up while you still can, so you can be a true part of Team Sky. Team Star? Stars are in the sky! Are stars in the sky, or do you just see them there?
You
gotta
see
take
them
on
in the
8
sky.
Pokemon
I don't know
gyms.
if I'd consider them in the
Treat me
sky.
like I'm a newbie. Respectable hair girl. 8 gyms and none of them are flying type. The shame there's none I can respect. Fancy hair boy. Tell me more about what you know about Jetbutt. Wait, they're guarded by Titan Pokemon? What is wrong with that Dawn fan? Okay, Arvin, I will assist you. I help you find Herba Mystica. We use some of that to improve the power of Jetbutt. Maybe I find some spicy Titan Pokemon in the process. Wait a second. Open Sky Titan? I absolutely must find that one and capture it. What kind of a name is Caspupe? A plan to bring down Team Star? Ooh, I am on board. Can't let rival evil teams stand in my way. Hello, very handsome man.
Oh,
I
Daddy.
intended on being the best looking person in this region, and now I'm worried I have competition. Professor Two-Road within
Oh my
the
God,
Great
it's
Crater.
Daddy.
Wait, how did you know I have Jetbutt? Jetbutt knows the Turo man. Oh, you were the one to catch it. I will continue to look after Jetbutt, of course. It'll take some
He
time
was
to fully regain the
the
capabilities
original
of Jetbutt
Jetbutt
Worry,
owner.
we'll get it there, and then we'll give it a new coat of very green paint. Oh my gosh, Jetbutt,
No,
you're a
please don't
motorcycle.
paint
Well,
him
if you drive
green.
like
I'm
this
begging
on
of
the
you.
land,
Please
I
don't.
can't wait to see what you can do once I upgrade your Jetbutt. Oh, look at you, a lone little starly. All right, Jetbutt, we're gonna try something.
Leave him
Maybe
alone.
To regain your flying power, you just need to experience the sky. So let's go. Come on, come on. Oh God, do it. Well, that didn't work, but I'm fine. The first gym. I like how tall the buildings are in this region. The things I do.
I don't
for
like the
Team
noise of
Scappy.
that.
The first gym leader, Katie, who appears to specialize in bugs, which means you are about to get blown away by Team Sky. I'll be in a world of pain if I take your bug poke. Okay, sure. 14. I might be a little under leveled, but it's fine. Amigo,
It's all good.
the Flamingo, is really freaking strong despite just being a flamingo. Flying terrestrialization, it's balloons. I would have done wings, but it still works. Flying terrestrialization, peck power. Tarantula is Tarantula here. Tarantula. I should have thought about that more before saying it out loud. Oh, and I get wing attack right now. And her final Pokemon is Teddy Ursa. That is not a bug type. I guess the specializations aren't strict here. I guess I'll just double kick it. Wait, what's happening? Okay, sure.
The bear is now a bug
What?
type.
Terrestrialization can change the type? It resisted my fighting move! What an amazing power! Aha! Go Team Sky!
Not the bear!
It's now occurring to me that if terrestrialization can change a Pokemon's type, I could finally have a flying type Mightyena! I've been mocked for using Mightyena on my team in my Hoenn journey. Beast of the Sky!
You have enough flying Pokemon. Drop the dog, man.
But cut me some slack. It was early in my career. I was following trends instead
I
of
do like
setting
Teddy
them
Ursa.
like I do now. Just need to figure out where it's found. And
I
it
like
is
bears.
not found in Paldea. That's a bit grounding, but it's fine. We're gonna move on. I could head toward the open sky, Titan, but I'm a bit worried I'm underpowered here. If that gym was not bug type, I might have been screwed. So let's head toward the grass gym. Should be easy, and I can train along the way. What are these little birds? They're so tiny. I want one. I got one. Great.
Ones that go into
Follow this,
Corviknight,
and this should
right?
get me to Artisan.
Am I crazy?
Holy crap, what is that?
Maybe I am crazy. Maybe I don't know my Pokemon.
It's Claw!
Oh my god! It's a...
I want to throw him in some water with some Cajun seasonings. Take him out, rip his arms off, dip them in Cajun butter, and eat them.
Giant crab! Stony? It's a rock type? What? I need the power of terrestrialization! Go, migrate! Become
Average
a
Maryland
Stillwater
crab.
type. Blast it away! That did less than I thought it would. Ooh, yes, bigger hit that time. Oh, crap.
I will
Why
tear
does it
your
have to
legs
get
off
so
and I'll
ugly?
eat
Why
you
can't
for
we just sing
dinner.
Kumbaya and talk about how great the sky is? All right, well, it's as dumb as
I
a
can't
rock,
wait for
which
him to
is
get to
great. Come on, my
the
great
flying
finish it
titan.
here. Aqua Jet.
Goodbye.
Go Team Sky! We survived the big rock! You know, if I had a nickel for every time I cheesed an early rock-type battle with a non-flying type water bird, well, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird it happened twice. And now my great is going to become my greater. Spread your wings, you adorable duck! Take flight! I said wings, not unibrow. This is a little
He's
concerning,
still a
but I'm
bird.
sure it'll be fine. Just needs a bit more time to get itself off the ground. It'll be great. The Herba Mystica's in there. I don't want to go in there, but fine. You found it! Oh, would you look at that fabulous plant? Jetbutt, do you want the sandwich? This will help you regain your strength and properly take to the skies. Whoa! Jetbutt can dash? Now, would it be
He's
if I can find more
fast.
Herba Mystica, I can give it enough strength to fly? Yeah! Ooh! I enjoy the grander speed! Fletchio! Look at you! All big and strong, looking
Kaiser.
sleek! I would like to challenge your gym leader! So this is what it is. Team Sky relegated to gardening. Time to take on the grass gym. He's up near the sky! Funny looking man, I understand that you're a grass specialist, but if you consider changing specialties or just exclusively using
Flying
jump off and
type,
Tropius,
screw over
I could
grass.
offer you a position in Team Sky. All of you can be members of Team Sky simply by subscribing to the channel if you have not already. Sir, I regret to inform you, this is going to go quickly. Whack, whack. Sudowoodo, a rock type. It's okay, I have fighting moves. Oh, they all do this. It's fine, it's fine. I will wing attack you and you will go down. Still not faster than my flamingo! Boom! Go Team Sky! My team's looking quite a bit stronger now. I feel like I could finally take on the Sky Titan. Wow, look at those tall windmills. Well, this part of the region is beautiful. Where is the... There it is! The Sky Titan! Oh, no, it's dropping
He's
giant
dropping balls.
boulders? Why is the Sky Titan
Big balls.
utilizing the land? Oh, my goodness. Oh,
Run!
I really hate this, though. Oh, look how high they bounce. Come on, come on. Do we reach it? Where is it? There you are. Come on, join me. Whatever it is that you are, I don't know what you are, but you are clearly a bird. Oh, now it's powered up. Come on, you'd be so great on the team. Oh no. All right, amigo, you can do this, right? And if I terrestrialize you to not be fighting type anymore, now you're no longer weak to its flying type moves, still weak to rock. Oh, there's the rock throw. Oh, wait, he used it on the rock. You buffoon. Oh, a crit! Way to go, amigo! We can do this! Team Sky can do this! Finish it, amigo! Yeah!
Yeah!
Oh, wait! Great. Now it's gone. Well, I think I might have girl bossed too close to the sun there. But for now, we'll get its Herba Mystica.
I have a problem with doing that too.
Titan, it's
girl bossing a little too close to the
power
sun.
of flight, right? Yes. More power to cross the water. Dang it, Jetbutt, I don't care about the sea. You should at least tell me the full story. Wait, what?
Wait, that kind of hurts my feelings.
What is happening? The only thing you care about. This Mabostiff is like your sky. My evil heart, it softens. His eyes are open. Here, guy, I swear to you that in addition to conquering the skies of this region, I will continue to assist you in your quest so that your puppy can feel better. You are an honorary member of Team Sky. Is that Bombardier anywhere around here? There it is. You have gotten significantly smaller. I might have hit you too hard. Well, it's still a creature of the sky, so. Yeah! Welcome to the squad, Skyton. Oh, and now look at you. Rookie's no longer a rookie.
He's growing
it's a
up.
Squire. What is this? A roadblock? A Team Star base? Of course, the rival evil team. I must crush them. Now let's supernova some stars. Wait, am I fighting a car? No, all right. He's just on.
That's I wouldn't say that's a car. Oh.
Nice job, amigo. I'm fighting the car! Did not actually know that was a thing. Ooh! Come on, come on! Let's beat this car, because all we care about are planes! Go Team Sky! Is the sky blue? It is!
Yes.
But I wear green because of Rayquaza. What? That's a big bird.
It's,
oh, there's another
what is it,
one.
Wattrel?
I don't know, there's another
Kilowattrel?
one. Ooh, you're so large! And you're level
He's
30?
a big boy.
Will you even listen to me? 3. Oh, go Team Sky! Oh my gosh! That's actually kind of sick. Look at me. Respectable hair girl. I have to fight a green hair girl. It has an electric type. I will defeat it with my giant overpowered bird. Success! Aha! Take that, respectable hair girl! You dare challenge me and this big bird I found? I have to star in one of the gym leader's streams. She's a content creator. What a wonderful career! The gym leader Iono.
Iono, my beloved!
These challengers flying high. Oh, thank you. Those hair accessories are Magnemites? Don't tell me. Electrify. She's an electric specialist? That is very, very bad for Team Sky. Oh man, if I can't sweep her with Upsoar, I just lose. Okay, well, so far so good. Oh, if I had terastallized!
I love Belly Bolt!
Why are you spitting on me? Should be able to KO this thing with Spark. Oh, my terastallization! I'm still forgetting! I'm so not used to this region's mechanic! Is it acceptable to do this? To terastallize away from flying? I'm sure it's fine. It's still off the ground, right? And I still see the wings flapping! Oh, that's a ghost type. And I'm using Uproar. Wait. That's right, they always do this. She's doing it even though I'm currently uproaring. Your strategy is inferior. This is perfect. I'm prepared for this. I brought a stronger move. Upsoar! Hyper Beam! No! It doesn't matter. I have to recharge. It takes me out here. How could the Hyper Beam fail to KO? No! Upsoar! Migrate!
It was so close.
Yes! Go Team Sky and such. My goodness. Now, where should Team Sky fly next? Wait, you again? Wait, come back here. Who are you? Why have you been spying on me? Where did he go? The next thing to do is head for that nearby Team Star.
Just Nintendo Switch
I must
things.
strike down rival evil teams. Although, these ones seem like they might just be children. I will not be holding back, though. I won't hire children, but I will crush them. Oh, they have another car. Where are you getting the budget for this? Wait a second, I just realized. Is that car hovering? Can the car... Oh, it's a goth girl. Anyways, let's fight the goth chick. Wait, drought. The sunlight turned harsh. It's the middle of the night. See, this is why Team Magma and Groudon, so dumb. Their weather is sun. That should only work half the time. Take this, witness. Ah! Oh, what?
That did like
Here's
nothing.
We're gonna swap in Fletchender. He's gonna resist the flame wheels and stall out this sun, because oh my god. The sunlight faded, and also now I'm in torrent range. Took care of the Torkoal.
Nice.
Now let me guess. I'm fighting the car. Did it just start raining mid-battle? Is this a gift from the sky? The rain is nerfing the firepower. Skyton's
Nice.
takes it down. Shout out to the rain. I'm very skeptical of this girl. Her hair is the color of Team Magma and Aqua. Now supposedly the next
that's a very
Titan
fair,
is around here
very fair
It's a land-dwelling
observation.
one. Not just
I
on it,
hate
but
this
in
worm.
it.
I hate this
will take
worm.
you out with a sneak attack from the sky. Oh man, I was short. Well, anyways, hiya! Ooh! Come on, Fletchio! Oh, so close! Come on! Yeah! Ooh, salty. Something I never personally get. Eat up, friendly dog, and eat up, jet butt. Will this give you your flight power? No, it can jump higher though.
Win is a win. I don't care what y'all say.
Which is
Hey,
closer to
true.
the sky. The dog is doing a bit better. We're making progress. A meteor shower in the sky. This is a good omen. A fancy bird that doesn't appear to be flying.
Sparta.
Excuse me, do you fly? It
Sparta?
doesn't look like it.
Sparta?
Looks like you just run. I can finally face you and your water type Pokemon. A sea man. In the middle of the desert, it just, none of this is right.
I
It
may or
removes my
may have
flying
the
type,
joke
but
a
it's
few
still gonna
times.
fly. Fly to victory with Electro Ball.
The ball.
Oh, what is that? That's a water type coming out of the land? Oh, it's doubly
My
terrible.
number one
Fly
enemy.
to my ball.
I
don't know
hate
what that is, but I
Lug
know he's
Trio.
gonna terrestrialize it. Come on! Victory! Go Team Sky! Fantastic, my training's paying off! Fletchio is evolving! Ooh, a Talonflame! What a handsome animal! And now for another child on a car. Why are you Team Star at all? You're clearly Team Car. Ooh, Sucker Punch is rude! Now just be dumb and don't Sucker Punch again, darn it. Would have been nice if that had worked. There we go. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it, so maybe it won't move. I might come to regret this. I'm not coming to regret it. Now, is Electro Ball more powerful since its effective speed is lower? It is!
Nice!
Oh, you put a car on the car. I didn't know that was possible. Paralyzed it. There
It's
we go.
Carception.
My Upsoar is almost down, but I've got an Electro Ball. Go! Ooh, nice big hit. Oh my gosh, Upsoar, you are killing it! There we go! Oh, it's faster than me. Oh, this was going really well until that.
Oh.
Come on, amigo!
Oh.
Boom! Go, Team Sky! Take that, Team Car! We're aiming to take down Big Boss? Who is this Big Boss? They've been talking about it, I haven't been paying attention. Whoa, this Bagon is stronger than my whole team! And Bagon eventually becomes Salamence. And there we go! How exciting! Oh my gosh, it's finally happening! My starter migrates!
He's evolving!
Spread your wings! Take to the sky!
Here we go again.
What? That is not a bird. That is a
That is a
person
bird.
with a big butt wearing a bird suit. Why is it that the only starter that ends
Don't
up
hate
as
on
a flying
Kokwabo.
type
I love
is a
Kokwabo.
lizard? Putting your hands
He's
in
just
the air
a
like you
fruity
just don't
dude, leave
care
him
is not
alone.
exactly flying. I'm sorry, Migrate, but if you don't have any way to get yourself off the ground, I can't continue to use you. I will instead put the Bagon in the party, named Manifest, because it will manifest its dreams of flying. The next gym at Meatlada. What is happening? This gym just vaporized all those people. Wait, this guy is the gym leader? But he's so handsome. Well, I will defeat him in his
I do love
sleeping
Larry.
teddy bear. I just ate, so let's not go too hard. Too bad for you. I am hungry for a thrashing. Wait, that makes it sound like I want. I am hungry to cause a thrashing. Like this. Look at that. Is that a Dunsparce typo? Oh, it's not a typo.
Dunsparce.
It's just an extra large Dunsparce. Way to go,
He just has
amigo.
an
You're
extra
doing
link,
good.
okay?
You're doing great. A Staraptor. A fellow connoisseur of the sky, I see. Is he about to remove the sky from a Staraptor? Just pure normal. How dare you remove the sky? We're not going to talk about how I've done that multiple times in this video.
Oh, I regret my decision to paralyze deeply.
Let's just acrobatics. This has got to do a lot, right? It did! Oh, way to go! I still won! Go Team Sky! Respectable hair girl wants to battle. Now she's got a big scary alligator. Oh my god! Is that a bird of fire? The alligator makes birds? Oh wait, I see it! It's sitting in a little nest on its head! Dang it, I picked the wrong starter! Oh wait, I forgot this is... forgot to get stabbed for this. I could have done that. And Manifest is evolving despite being unconscious! Can't fly yet, but we're closer. Get us up this sheer peak at the highest point in the region. Come on, Jetbutt, fly!
He can't yet!
Okay, all right. Ooh, nice slide, though. That was cool. What is this strange worm? I don't know why.
Electric.
Something's telling me to catch it. Well, I succeeded. Look at that. It floats. The next gym leader.
Oh, I love
A rap
Rhyme.
goddess. Team Sky
She's
will
so
make
cool.
it a rap on your success.
Definitely one of my favorite gym leaders
Thank you.
from Paldea.
Back the Houndstone. Oh, not enough. But that is... Oh my god, a one-shot! Are you kidding me? I'll take it. Go Team Sky. Whoa! Is it another robot? Oh my gosh!
It's a Clanker!
You almost ran me over! It's another robot, much like Jetbutt.
I'm
But
sorry.
what-
Was that too much? I see iron robot, and I'm just like, that's a clanker.
Uglier! Iron Treads, a Pokemon that came from the great crater of Palladia. Oh boy! Yes!
Oh my god!
Wait, is it still standing? But the burn! You feel like you've seen it before? Arvin, what are you not telling me? Why are you so familiar with the robots? Eat up, friendly dog. And also
There's something you're not telling us, Arvin.
Feel good!
Can you fly now?
Jetbutt,
No!
you can finally fly! But it's still not returning to its true form. Ah, yes, where it was just constantly hovering. Jetbutt has psychological trauma. Do we need both the Herba Mystica and a therapist? Now to try out gliding. Wait, you? Who are you? Why have you been following me? I was monitoring your progress. What? Waiting until you had proven yourself by making your Maridon glide. Now that you have, I can reveal myself. I am you. What?
What?
You're
Where did this?
Me?
What is the sudden turn in events?
Technically, you in the
Hello?
future. I traveled back in time so that I could assist you. Good grief! I said I didn't want any more time travel shenanigans, but I suppose help from my charming self is something I can't accept. So you're here to help me conquer the Pleiadian skies? Not quite. Look, what I'm about to tell you may hurt a bit, but it's important that you know. You aren't doing anything. Excuse me? Let me lay it out for you. Over the course of your journey so far, your goals have been expand the sky, which doesn't mean anything, create Skylands, which you failed to do, become the world's first evil team, which did not work out, and conquer the skies of various regions. Hey, I've done that last one. Have you? Do you have an occupying force in any of them? Well, are you collecting any revenue from any aircraft that pass through it? Well, no. Are the people in those regions even remotely aware that you even exist? I became their champion and captured their legends. Impressive, sure. But it's not evil. What you've done is play by a region's rules, take down polluters, and try to heal a robot lizard and a dog. Have you committed even a single crime? Of course I have. No, you haven't. You can't even escape the customs agents, hence why you need a new team every time you travel. Team Sky is not an evil team, but I'm here to help you change that. Because I did. What did you, what do I do? Well, I realized I was nothing more than a bumbling lucky fool, so I decided to rebrand. Team Sky was done away with and replaced with Team Night Sky, using the powers of all my legendary Pokemon and advanced scientific research.
What is happening? There's another Team Sky? What is this?
I created a dark cloud layer that surrounds the entire Earth, leaving it in perpetual night. I have complete control of it though, so those willing to comply with my demands and send me whatever I ask for get the sunlight they crave. I actually did create Skylands as well, making me completely invulnerable to attack from anyone in that mildly annoying resistance. I have complete control over not only the sky, but everyone in it or below it. That's awful! You don't control the sky, you corrupted it! Both the night and day skies are beautiful, and with those clouds, no one can see either. The Skylands are under your control, though.
Goodness.
You get clear skies whenever you like. It's not just about me. Everyone deserves to see the glory of the sky.
You pulled the manga, let's go.
But you'll come around. I speak from experience. No, you aren't me. I could never become you. I'll prove it by taking you down right now. Fine. Try your best. What is that thing? A Pokemon I had myself.
What is happening?
And you won't get past it. Yes, I will.
Oh my goodness!
No! If I had Skydios, well, you don't. You're weak. But if you come with me, you can finally be strong. Take some time to think about it, but not too long. After all, Team Night Sky is inevitable. I don't understand. How could I become someone so horrible? And what do I do now? Do I just march onward toward my destiny?
God.
Do I stop what I'm doing? Or is that also getting me closer to that? Seems like no matter what, I'm destined to ruin the sky. Another gym leader.
No!
Lean into Team Night Sky's dark
He's
power.
trying to resist.
Just like that. And with that, another gym leader is defeated. Go Team Sky. Another Team Car leader. It's gonna be Team Night Sky. Can't have any other teams around, right? I have to do this now. Come on, come on.
His energy is all
Boom.
zapped.
Go Team Sky. Ice Gym. This won't be easy. Uh-oh. We're gonna try and burn it before we go down. Success. That's a bummer, but it's okay. Come on. There we go. Head. Nice. All right. That's it. Got past the Ice Gym. I think I'm gonna need therapy for a severe case of self-loathing. Hey, nice work. You continue to get more powerful. I look forward to seeing you use that power to darken the sky. Leave me alone. I can for a bit more, but eventually we'll be one and the same. At least I can enjoy flying in clear skies. For now, my gosh, it's finally happening. Manifest is manifesting its dream to take to the sky.
Yeah!
Incredible. Now you can finally fly toward what will eventually be a sky darkened, polluted by me. The final Team Car leader, Airy the fighting specialist. That thing is spooky. Oh, so close. Fletchio's gotta be faster. It is. All right. Another acrobatics. Oh, man. Oh, there's the rock move. Yep, okay. She's got good coverage, I'll give her that. Skyton gets the KO, excellent. This is still neutral. Oh my god, that does so much. Oh,
Jesus
nice.
Christ.
So does that. You live this, we KO it. Way to go, Skyton! Ha-ha! I finally fight the Team Car. The last one. On Manifest, take to the skies. Fly for Team Sky. Oh, nice hit. Come on, rookie, end it here. Yeah! Go Team Sky! Oh, the thrill! But what does it mean in the end? Does any of this matter? Knowing what becomes of me? It's
Not the
finished.
existential
That's too bad. I've
crisis.
taken down all of the bosses. Wait, there's one thing left? Wait, the big boss is you, Caspupe? You founded Team Car,
Caspupe.
the evil team that really doesn't seem that evil. I may be destined to
They're just
ruin the sky
misunderstood.
and the world
They're
beneath
just,
it,
what is
but I
it?
made a promise to help save
They're
the
just
dog
misunderstood.
and Jetbutt. And I intend to keep that promise. You will be painted green, Jetbutt. Woo!
I don't know about
Come
that
on.
one.
Just a little more. It's fine. One more bite, Evil! Yes! Go team!
Nice!
Sky! It doesn't feel the same. Beat up, Jetbutt. Has your power returned? Your power to climb?
Oh!
Dog!
The dog!
The dog
Papa!
is okay!
Papa!
Wispy hair guy, we did it! We helped your puppy! Isn't that nice, Jetbutt? How can I do something like this and then turn around and become the world's awfulest villain? I don't understand. What secrets lie in here?
What
Hairboy?
happened,
The
bro?
Violet Dog. Hairboy,
What
that's what you had this whole
happened?
time. Can you not just download a PDF? It's home to vicious Pokemon and cybernetic security systems. Are the vicious Pokemon he's talking about coming from the future? Hairboy, why is it bad news? That's where your dog got hurt? Maybe that's where
No.
Team Night Sky came from too. If I can get in there, maybe I can do something to try and change this future that I'm locked into. Hairboy wants to battle to prove if we're ready. I'm ready, Hairboy. Let's do this. I have to hit his dog.
No!
I know it's better now, but this just
I don't
feels
want to
wrong.
fight the
All right,
dog. I
Hairboy,
don't want him to
respect you
fight
as
it.
an ally of Team Sky, so this will just be a
Leave
friendly
him
match.
alone.
All right, amigo. This thing's got to be heavy, right? Please let it be heavy. Okay. Ooh. Oh! Way to go, amigo! Victory! Go Team Sky! Can do this! I
Nice!
can rewrite my future. Caspupe wanted to meet at the academy after dark, so this is the perfect time for that. I can defeat them in battle, and then force them to join me on my quest. The real Caspupe. Is Darth Sidious? This girl. What was her name? We only ever exchanged mild pleasantries, so I didn't pay attention. This must be quite a shock for me. It is. I'm not good at predicting stuff, apparently. I should have known the leader of a rival team would have magma and aqua hair. So you manipulated me to take down your own team? I think you need therapy. You know, I know your real name is Penny, but I gotta say, Caspupe, it's a pretty cool name.
I do like Caspupe.
You will not be canceling out my boosts today. Also, I should do this now before I get a ice beam to the face. She's still trying it. Caspupe, you buffoon! Dragon Claw! Oh, you did it again! You dumb lady! Dragon Claw! Boom! This thing definitely knows an ice move, so it's going down right away.
It's me!
She's still trying it! What are you doing?
No!
Boom. Leafy on, more like Leafy gone. It just occurred to me I can make that joke for all of these. Flareon, more like Flaregon. Jolteon, more like Joltigon. And Sylveon, more like Sylvegon. Go Team Sky! I'm feeling more like myself, the true me. Now that we've wrapped that up, how would you feel about going deep into the most dangerous part of this region? You may die. That is a sacrifice I am willing to make. What I would have said if I wasn't on a self-improvement kick right now. Now all that's left is the Pokemon League, so that I may prove myself to the green-haired girl, have her join me on my quest. This woman has admirable green hair. She must be a specialist of the sky. The heck is that?
It's a
creature of the
Whiscash!
sea and the land? Okay, clearly not. Dance, baby, dance. Now just try to lower my stats. Be dumb. Oh! May have been a slight
Not the
overreaction.
blizzard!
Please one-shot this. Crap. It was dumb. We got rid of the Whiscash. It seems she really likes the land, so that's super lame. Let's just foul play. That didn't do very much. Oh, come on! Why?
Oh, rip.
Does this land trainer have all these incredible moves? Oh,
It might be because it's the Elite Four.
Incredible! My Pokemon.
It might be
love me.
because of that.
One liquidation. There's the Quick Claw, finally! Bang boom! What a blob. I will liquidate it once more. Oh, okay, she's doing that thing. Now I will liquidate it. Oh no. There we go, okay. Team Sky has come out against child labor in the past, but apparently the league in this region has not.
I am still confused as to why they decided to include a child in the Elite Four. Like, is that legal? Is that allowed? Is like Paldean law just different? I feel like that should be illegal. I don't know. I don't feel comfortable with having a child in the Elite Four, and also that's low-key kind of terrifying.
Well, she's got her own Corviknight, a respectable creature of the sky, unlike that last trainer. There we go. Look at this. My Corviknight is better than yours. What is a Tinkaton? Oh my god.
My
It's a hammer thing. Is that a
beloved!
hammer? Made of Corviknight? This intelligent Pokemon has a very daring disposition. It knocks rocks into the sky with its hammer, aiming for flying Corviknight? And it says
I
here for
love
Corviknight,
that.
It can't serve as a taxi service in Paldea because the Pokemon's natural predators will attack it while it flies, endangering the customer. This pink demon is the truest enemy of the sky I have ever encountered.
I disagree.
Way to go,
I love
Rookie. Avenge
Tinkaton.
your brethren.
That's
The
my
sixth
favorite
bulk
Pokemon
up.
from
Now, you vile
Paldea.
demon, you shall get what you deserve. Death from the sky. Get your vengeance, Corviknight. Slay the Slayer. Oh, come on. Get your vengeance, Corviknight. Brave bird.
No!
Go Team Sky!
No!
Larry, what are you doing here? Not being happy, I see. Tropius. Larry, are you using creatures of the sky? You are! He has his own Flamigo. Well, I respect it, but yours is definitely inferior to mine. Dragon power! Oh, go Team Sky. The Dragon Guardian.
Oh.
I have a dragon type, Baxcalibur. I don't know what that is, but it's gotta be good. Manifest.
it's ice,
It
right?
is your time. Ooh. That has got to be the pseudo of this region. I don't think I have a chance to Dragon Dance. I must terastalize and strike it down. He does the same. An all-out dragon duel. Come on, come on! Yeah! Oh, are you kidding me?
So close!
One more. There we go! Go, Team Sky! A battle on the roof, closer to the sky. I will defeat you, big hairball hair lady. I've really been observing people's hair in this region.
I don't
She's
like
got that flightless
Gita's
bird
hair.
that I don't like because it's flightless. Now just a little drill peck here. Ooh, what's that? Didn't matter. Oh. Should get out of here. All right, there's the Espandra. King Gambit. Whatever it is, I don't want to stay in. Please be super heavy. Please be super heavy. It was super heavy! All right, let's take out this simpleton grass type. Veluza. Vaultin Veluza. And now Wild Charge. Take that. I don't know what that thing is.
Easiest champion
I guess I'm just
battle
gonna
of
kick
all
it,
time.
thinking it was the correct decision. Ow! Oh, we're fine.
Glamora.
We're fine. Wait, which means Amigo gets the win. Go Team Sky. Green hair girl, there you are. I've become champion rank. Am I now worthy for you to join me on my expedition? Oh, I have to prove myself to you. There's a lot of proving myself to others in this game. Let's do this. Okay, I didn't realize it could do that. That was honestly really smart of it. Not a fan. It's definitely KOs. Boom. Almott. Electric type. I'm gonna stay in because of my stat boosts. I'm at double attack and double defense. All right, this might hurt, but I lived it. Used up all its electricity. What? Oh, I don't know what just happened, but I'm happy with it. I would really like to kill this thing, so I'm gonna try. I may not be able to. It missed!
Let's go!
Oh, so clutch! Take that! Oh, Rookie goes down, but that was so helpful. I was very scared of that thing. All right, acrobatics, how much is this gonna do? Oh, God, that thing is ripped. Oh, but Fletchio lives. That's another hit. Okay. It hasn't used Torch Song at all. Come on, Manifest. Let's end this. Earthquake! Yeah!
Rest in peace,
Go,
the Gator.
Team Sky! You've secured the two allies. You, me, whatever. I'm determined to start a new era of Team Sky. One that will never stray their most important mission. And in order to do that, I need a significantly cooler helmet. Area 0 is apparently where Maffriron came from? Jetbutt was born here? Green hair girl and Caspube! You did agree to come on my expedition. Thank you. Jetbutt, are you afraid? Wait, hold on. Wait.
Jetbutt has PTSD.
Don't leave yet. I'm not ready. Come back. Oh! Oh my God! Please pull me in. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love the sky. I don't love falling from it. It's flying really well, though. Jetbutt? What's wrong? Jetbutt chose to go back in its ball. I wonder what they were talking about with vicious wild Pokemon. All of these Pokemon seem very normal so far. Oh! Another robot Pokemon.
It's another. It's the Iron Bundle.
Turo said the Titan Iron Treads came from the Great Crater. Then Hairboy told me that Jetbutt came from the same place. And now that I'm
It's
here,
another
I've just
Clanker.
encountered another robot
All the Clankers
Pokemon.
are here.
Where else have I seen a robot
Let's go!
Pokemon? Team Night Sky's Iron Jugulus. And his Pokemon was created in the future. All these robot Pokemon are from the future. And if all of them are coming from here, the time machine must also be here. And that gives me an idea. If I can get down there, I might be able to save myself. And Turo confirms that they do have a time machine. That's how Team Night Sky got back. Ooh, I liked this place a lot more before I had to go underground. What? Oh my gosh, that's the Pokemon Night Sky used. There it is. The Zero Lab. Very well, I will let Jetbutt out to assist us. Oh! Another Jetbutt? No. Poor Jetbutt. This one is
Oh my
mean.
God.
It's not another Jetbutt, it's a Jet Ass. And finally, I can head in. What's in here? Ah, there you are. What?
Uh-oh.
Night Sky, how are you here? Seriously? How are you surprised? This is how I got here. I funded this whole project. I know everything that happens. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna stop myself from becoming you. You have a plan. I know, I had the same plan. You're banking on the assumption that I never would have come back here if I didn't have a way to return to my own time. And you'd be right. I love ruling the world. I never would have come back here if I knew it was a one-way trip. Well, I'm gonna make it one. You think you will. You think that you can shut down the time machine, something that I didn't do when I was your age. After all, my future self came back in time, helped me, then returned to his own time. So you think that if you stop that from happening, you'll create a split in the timeline. So you can go off on your own way and become the goody two-shoes loser that you for some reason so badly want to be. I know the whole plan. I remember having the exact same plan and I failed. I couldn't shut down the time machine. And I was absolutely shattered. And my future self was there to pick up my broken pieces and rebuild me into the evil I was always destined to be. And the same thing is about to happen to you. No! I refuse! I will stop this! Fine, go ahead. I won't even try to stop you. Because I already know how this ends. And you, Turo.
Oh, no.
Helping him, wait, what? Oh, Jetass is yours? So Jetbutt fought Jetass. Wait, you're not Turo? You're a robot too? Why are there so many robots? He's a clinker as well! He's dead. That's awkward. Oh, and Jetass killed him. That's crazy. Want me to stop the time machine? That's convenient. I already planned to do that. Wait, I have to overcome the greatest AI the original professor ever devised. I can stop the time machine using the professor's ID, which is in the book. That's why you needed it. You're going to attack me? Oh, what? Good luck. Team Sky will not fail. Whoa! Robotic Volcarona, Iron Moth. They're all metal, so... Yes! Let's go! Flightless Delibird. A corruption of what Delibird is meant to be. Come on, let this crunch be enough. Let's go!
Clinkers everywhere!
I think this is a good opportunity to be not flying type anymore. Make the ground shake. Oh my gosh, fantastic! Nope, okay, it's fine. I will-o-wisp. Please hit it. Yes! Okay.
I love Iron Hands. He's so cool.
Come on, Fletchio. Yes! Yes! Wait, what? Iron Jugulus. There it is again. Let's drop some rocks. Ooh, so close. Oh, way to go, Skyton! What? Fletchio's faster and lands the burn! No, this can't be happening. Come on, Fletchio, finish this! Yes! Go!
Let's go!
Team Sky! No! What? I lost this battle! How did you... Fine, I'll stop you myself! I've shut down the time machine.
Shit!
Wait. What? Locking all Pokeballs except those registered to Turo? Damn it, Turo, not now! Jetass! And my Pokeballs don't work. But wait, Jetbutt, you're registered to Turo. Help me, Jetbutt, and you'll have all the sandwiches you want! Fly, Jetbutt! Fly!
Holy
for
shit!
Team Sky! Come on, Jetbutt, fire your lasers! Ooh, that didn't do that much. Oh no! Jetbutt! Jetbutt held on!
Jetbutt, no!
Come on, Jetbutt! Terra Blast! Yeah! Go Team Sky! And the time machine is shut down. No!
Get out!
You trapped me here. Clearly, I was wrong. We're not the same person, which means it's fine if I just end you.
Oh my goodness.
Remember this? Come on, Skyton, we'll stop it this time. Team Charge Beam. Oh, but we live this time. Go Rock Slide. Yes, big damage. It's not enough. No. Come on, Fletchio. Flare Blitz. Boom! The robot powers down! Fine. How about I show you something a bit more traditional? That's fine. I've used them, which means I know how to handle them. Will-o-wisp. No! And now it's my friend's turn. Go, Jetbutt! Electro Drift! All right then, try this one.
I did not
What is up with
expect
that
this, like...
Salamence?
Oh, he's
Obviously, the time
shiny!
machine reach back
I
further
didn't
than
expect
your
this
time.
to be
Well,
like
it's
a
clearly
whole...
still a dragon. Jetbutt, come back.
fighting.
Let's go, rookie. Just need to
Oh
bulk
my
up. And that
goodness.
won't save you. No. All right, then, fine. We'll fight Salamence with Salamence. Come on, Manifest. Ha! Even with your Intimidate, it won't stop my Dragon Rush. It missed. Take this Dragon Claw. Yes.
Let's go.
Ooh, Hunch Crow. That's all right. Manifest will take it out. Not yet. Oh, yikes. We'll take it down now, but damn. You are infuriating. Why, thank you. Wait, why doesn't your Braviary have goggles? And stupid! Take this lizard out! It's fine. Come on, Fletchio, let's heal up. Big mistake. Oh no, Tailwind. It's all right, we can take it out now. Acrobatics. Oh no, you don't. Crap. Oh, but a bird on the way out. No, it just survives. Come on. It's okay, amigo. You got this. Finish it off. Yes. No, I can't believe this is happening. But I'm not done yet. I still have my ace, Charizard. How thematically appropriate. I'm kind of surprised you don't have a shiny Rayquaza though. It's stuck in home. I mean, at home. Anyways, Charizard, power up and take it down. Yes, yes, Team Night Sky will darken the world. No, you won't. Because I'll do everything in my power to make sure the sky stays bright and beautiful. Just like Jetbutt. Finish this with Electro Drift! Yeah! Go,
Let's
Team
go!
Sky! No! This isn't over. Team Night Sky will return and destroy you! We'll see about that. Because to me, it seems like the sun is rising on a new and improved Team Sky. Now to place an order for green paint. I am the leader of...
Oh my goodness. I don't even know what to say. That was a wild episode of Team Sky. What the fuck? I was not expecting the Team Sky Night Sky. I want to see the comments on the video because holy moly. Not a jet, but it's Jet S. The most powerful character in Mikey's challenges is the customs agency that just can casually confiscate gods whenever they try and leave their home region. I don't think we can give Mikey enough credit as an actor. It's easy enough to like caricatures, but Team Sky, Mikey, and Grunty Boy have a natural acting be difficult if untrained. Mikey's apathetic arc, for lack of a better word, is a real testament to his acting skills. Yeah, I agree. Holy shit. That's so funny. What a great time. This feels like that Doofenshmirtz universe. Oh my goodness. How many Team Skies? We still have quite a bit of Team Skies left. But let's pick another video. We'll eventually get through everything, but I don't want to go through too much Team Sky today because I do want to do a stream in the future where it's just we're reacting to the rest of it. So I think I kind of want to. Oh, excuse me. Save it for that. Is there any like cool ones? Oh, there was like another video. I think it was his other channel, M&J TV. It's this one. We didn't get a chance to watch that one yet. But R80. I really like his little like videos on like that are educational, you know what I mean? So why catching these Pokemon was almost impossible.
And Fire
by M&J TV.
Red and Leaf Green in Kanto. But at the time, there was one other mainline region, Johto. This was the first time in Pokemon history that a region and its Pokemon existed but could not be traveled to. This mattered because of Gen 3's introduction of the National Pokédex, a dex covering every Pokemon that existed at the time, even those that could not be caught in that specific game. In later generations, you could make quite a lot of progress toward completing a national dex by simply transferring Pokemon in from a previous generation. For example, Generation 4 included Kanto, Johto, and Sinnoh, but not Hoenn. So you could transfer Hoenn Pokemon in from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, even though you didn't technically have to. But Gen 3 never connected to Gen 2. So your Johto Pokemon in Gold, Silver, and Crystal were stuck there. Therefore, to get Johto Pokemon within Gen 3, you had to obtain them within Gen 3. And getting all of them was almost impossible. I went through every Johto Pokemon and gave them ranks of 1 through 6 based on how difficult they are to obtain. And we're gonna cover all of them, progressing from the easiest to the ones that were so difficult that I would call it cruelly ridiculous. The first and easiest difficulty rank is rank 1, Regional Dex. I was gonna call this pre-game, but I realized 1, it's really more during game, and 2, I didn't want to make it sound like these Pokemon were taking shots at their apartment before they headed out to the bars. Rank 1 Pokemon are obtainable before the Pokemon League in a handheld game, which directly means they're in the Hoenn Regional Dex, since the Kanto Regional Dex does not have any Pokemon outside of the original 151, including later gen evolutions, which I think is stupid, and it's pissed me off every time they've done this. Meryl can be found very early in Hoenn, and it even got a new baby form with Azurill. Zubat, Golbat, Oddish, and Gloom are found everywhere, so of course their evolutions Crobat and Blossom are present. Slugma and Skarmory are found in the areas around or inside Mount Chimney. Amusing side note, I know of many people who actually thought that Slugma, Magcargo, and Skarmory were Hoenn Pokemon, not Johto Pokemon, partially because major trainers used them, but more so because you really just couldn't find them in Gen 2. No major trainers used them, and then in the wild, Skarmory was only in Silver and Crystal and very rare, while Slugma was only ever found in Kanto. I will never understand why they did that. So many Johto Pokemon in the Johto games were only post-game. But back to Johto Pokemon in the Hoenn Regional Dex. Corsola, Chinchou, and Lantern are found in Hoenn's vast ocean, as is Horsey, which you can evolve all the way to Kingdra. But they do make it annoyingly tough to do since dragon scales are only found on wild Horsey and Beta.
Yeah.
Igglybuff can be bred from Jigglypuff, which is found on Route 115. And then the rest of the Johto Pokemon in the Hoenn Regional Dex are found directly or indirectly in the Safari Zone. Natu, Xatu, Wobbuffet.
I cannot tell you how much I hate the Safari Zone. I hate the Safari Zone, dude. Oh my god.
Which is of course here because of why not. Girafarig, Heracross, Fanpy, and Donphan are all wild there, as is Pikachu, which is how you get Pichu. By the way, it took me way too long to realize that the Hoenn Safari Zone is you going on a safari to Kanto and Johto. There is not a single Gen 3 Hoenn Pokemon that spawns there, and most Safari Zone Pokemon do not spawn anywhere else. It's a wildlife preserve for exotic Pokemon that are just not exotic in other regions. I think I might have missed this because while the Kanto Safari Zone has exclusive Pokemon in it, like Scyther or Chansey, it's also packed with Pokemon that you can find elsewhere. But then the Hoenn Safari Zone is like, look, Pikachu! You can't find this anywhere else. And I'm just like, yeah, but it's Pikachu. I can find it in a lot of other places, just not in Hoenn. So those are the rank 1 Johto Pokemon, but next is rank 2, post-game evolutions. These are Pokemon where you can get some members of their evolutionary line before the Pokemon League, but you can't get all of them until after. And again, I hate that they did this. Being too faithful to the original games does not a good remake make. But I still think 2 is a proper rank here because you can at least make some amount of progress beforehand. First up, the babies. Cleffa, Tyrogue, Smoochum, Elekid, and Magby can only be obtained when bred from their evolutions, which are all found in Fire Red and Leaf Green, although Electabuzz is a Fire Red exclusive and Magmar is a Leaf Green exclusive. They locked the babies to the post-game by putting the daycare on 4 Island, a post-game only Sevi Island. There is another daycare just south of Cerulean City, but it only lets you raise 1 Pokemon at a time, and thus you can't do any breeding there. Next, there are the trade with item evolutions. Kingdra does apply here in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but it's still in rank 1 because it's earlier in Hoenn. Those in rank 2 are Scizor and Steelix needing the Metal Coat, Politoed and Slowking needing the King's Rock, and Porygon 2 needing the upgrade. But I should note that Scyther is a Fire Red exclusive and Slowpoke is a Leaf Green exclusive. The 3 items are found only at these locations, all post-game. And the final rank 2 post-game evolution Pokemon is the weirdest, because it's a friendship evolution, which is somehow restricted to the post-game. Restricting the 2 Pokemon daycare and the evolution makes logical sense, since you can physically put them out of reach. But friendship is not something you can restrict. You cannot destroy the human and Pokemon spirit of connection. And yet they did it anyways! The Pokemon's friendship will still grow throughout the game, but the evolution won't trigger until the first level up after getting the National Pokedex. This feels just so morally wrong to me. What are we teaching the children? That friendship should be conditional? Well, I guess technically, yes, it should be. Like, if your friend stabs you, don't be friends with them anymore. But if the conditions
are you speaking from personal experience?
That's a bad lesson. Crobat is one of these friendship evolutions, and I will forever think it's stupid that you can use a Crobat on a playthrough team in Ruby Sapphire Emerald, but not in Fire Red Leaf Green.
Makes no sense!
All 5 being games with Zubat, and all of them in the same generation. Ugh! I'm enraged! Also, the last rank 2 Pokemon is Blissey. Chansey into Blissey. Chansey's only in Kanto. I should mention that there are a couple more friendship evolutions that I'm not covering yet, because there is some nonsense going on with them that pushed them higher up in the difficulty rankings.
Oh.
Ah, it is I, Grunty.
Oh, nice! It's Grunty Boy!
I have no style.
Oh.
I love the team uniform, but it's limiting my personal expression. What do I do? Well, there's Holzkern, the sponsor of today's video. Holzkern is a watch and jewelry brand for both men and women that focuses on making products built with natural materials, like wood and stone. The products are made in small quantities to ensure ethical and responsible production, and they all come with a 2-year guarantee. Great place to buy gifts, by the way. I got my girlfriend several pieces of Holzkern jewelry last year. Oh, and since they're accessories, I could wear Holzkern products with my uniform, and thus improve my style. Hell yeah, man. Try this. It's the Melodical watch. The strap is genuine brown leather. Ooh, I love it. This has immediately amplified my style. I knew it would. I know a lot of things. Head to holzkern.com/MNJ to get 15% off the entire site by using code MJTV. Shipping is free worldwide in 5 to 9 business days. And if you're in the US, don't worry about tariffs. They sorted that out behind the scenes. Amazing! Nice. I will definitely be doing more shopping there. With all their great stuff, I can absolutely perfect my fashion. I mean my style. Ta-ta! Next is rank 3, post-game easy. Okay. The Pokemon are relatively easy to obtain, but only once you're in the post-game. Many of them are found in Fire Red and Leaf Green's Sevi Islands. Dunsparce is found in 3 Island Port. You can go to 3 Island during the main story, but the cave leading to its grass patch isn't dug out until you get the National Dex. Icefall Cave on 4 Island has Wooper and Delibird in Fire Red, Sneasel in Leaf Green, and Swinub in both. It also has Marill, but that's early in Hoenn. Quillfish and Remoraid are version exclusives in Fire Red and Leaf Green respectively, and both are super rod fished across several places on 5, 6, and 7 islands. Sentret is also found in grass across those same 3 islands. 5 Island has Hoppip all over it, then its Lost Cave has Murkrow in Fire Red and Mischievous in Leaf Green. The Water Labyrinth is also where you get an egg for Togepi. Moving to 6 Island, Ruin Valley has Yanma, along with Natu and Wobbuffet, who we know are earlier in Hoenn. On the island's north side, you have the Pattern Bush, which has Spinnerack in Fire Red, Ladybug in Leaf Green, and then also Heracross, again earlier in Hoenn. Six Island also has Altering Cave, a strange place with only Zubats, which is weird considering how late game it is. Turns out it was actually coded to make it so Johto Pokemon could spawn there after receiving a certain event. But none of these events ever happened, so it definitely does not count as a place where you can get any Johto Pokemon. Seven Island features Skarmory and Fanpeep, both already in Hoenn, but Seavault Canyon is the only place to get Larvitar at a frustratingly low level. Mantine can also be found in the water, but only in Leaf Green, and the Tanabe ruins at the south end are where Unknown spawn. And that wraps up the Johto Pokemon in the Sevi Islands. And you may be wondering, wait, what about the others? There's definitely a lot more Johto Pokemon that would fit into post-game easy that you haven't mentioned. Where are they? And don't worry, I'm gonna tell you, but we have to answer a pretty big question first. Has Pokemon Emerald come out yet? The National Dex technically exists in Ruby and Sapphire, but it only activates by trading with Fire Red, Leaf Green, or Emerald, games that of course did not exist when Ruby and Sapphire first came out. Therefore, there isn't any messaging in Ruby and Sapphire about the National Pokedex. Fire Red and Leaf Green are a different story. Getting the National Pokedex is a big moment in the game and is required to keep exploring. The post-game plot focuses on unlocking the ability to trade with Ruby and Sapphire. They're pushing you to complete this new expanded dex. But at the time these games came out, Emerald did not exist yet. This is a problem, because I've already covered almost every Johto Pokemon you can get in the first 4 mainline Gen 3 games. So, what were you supposed to do to get the others? Let's consult my Fire Red and Leaf Green guidebook, specifically the section on completing the National Pokedex. Oh, what's this? Trading with Pokemon Colosseum's Story Mode. Players who've explored Ore in Pokemon Colosseum know that you cannot catch wild Pokemon in the region. You can only snag 48 tainted Pokemon from crooks.
Tainted Pokemon?
Many of them are exclusive to the Ore region, so the only way to get them into Kanto is to trade with the Nintendo GameCube game. That's right.
Lord.
For a period of time in Gen 3, there were dozens of Pokemon exclusive to Pokemon Colosseum.
Of course there was.
A game for the Nintendo GameCube.
Because of course there was.
Steal shadow Pokemon from opposing trainers. This meant that a bunch of Johto Pokemon required not only a different game, but an entirely different console. And on that game, you had to snag the shadow Pokemon by stealing them from other trainers, then spend time purifying them by using them in battle, leaving them in the daycare, giving them cologne massages, etc., and beat the main story to allow for trading with the Game Boy Advance. Some of the Johto Pokemon are really early, but others like Shuckle are super late. Additionally, some Pokemon like Mareep or Pineco required you to trade their formerly Shadow evolved forms over to a handheld game and then breed them there, since breeding does not exist in Ore. During this period where there was Fire Red and Leaf Green but not Emerald, all the Pokemon exclusive to Colosseum would absolutely be in a higher difficulty rank. But that period did end, and also, it was shorter than I thought it was. In the US, Fire Red and Leaf Green came out in September of 2004, but then Emerald came out in May of 2005, less than a year later. It felt so much longer when I was a kid. But with the arrival of Emerald,
your sense of time was probably different.
Were made locally available on the Gen 3 handheld games for the very first time. Most of them were added in the Safari Zone expansion, unlocked after becoming champion. These 2 new areas, bringing the zone's total to 6, were chock full of almost exclusively Johto Pokemon. There were some that were already in Fire Red and Leaf Green, but Hoothoot, Mareep, Apom, Sunkern, Gligar, Snubbull, Stantler, Pineco, Teddiursa, Houndour, Miltank, and Shuckle were all added, making it so Emerald Safari Zone is the only place you can get them on the Gen 3 handheld games. But then there were actually 2 more wild Johto Pokemon added in Emerald though, just in a different place. The first is Smeargle, which oddly got its own dedicated place, that being Artisan Cave in the Battle Frontier, which spawns Smeargle and no other Pokemon. I guess they just wanted a
Just
place
him.
for you to like have easy access to a bunch of Smeargle in case you wanted to sketch something, but something goes wrong.
But why
I don't know.
Smeargle?
It feels kind of weird.
Why?
To be so
Why
dedicated to
Smeargle?
Smeargle here? There is a second Battle Frontier Johto Pokemon, but I've put it a level above in rank 4 post-game medium. Post-game obtained, but there's some measure of difficulty in regards to getting it beyond most Pokemon.
Jesus
the first is
Christ.
Pseudo-Wudo. Like in
I
Johto,
hate that
there's a
Pokemon.
strange tree in the overworld.
I don't like
this one on the
Pseudo-Wudo.
southern edge of the Battle Frontier. You simply water it and battle it and hopefully catch it. I moved it up to rank 4 because unlike all the rank 3 Pokemon, there's only one. If you fail to catch it, it will not respawn. So if you forget to save before you KO it, you lose Sudowoodo in all 5 Gen 3 handheld games. Assuming
Wow,
one save
amazing
file
design.
per cartridge, there's one Sudowoodo in all of Gen 3. Well, there's also the Shadow one in Coliseum as a backup. But like, just the handhelds. One Sudowoodo. Next is Hitmontop. There is a Shadow one in Coliseum, but if only using the mainline games, you have to first breed a Tyrogue from Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee, then level up that Tyrogue to level 20, and hope that you got its attack and defense stats exactly equal. Seriously. Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan are easy.
What the
Attack higher,
hell?
Hitmonlee. Defense higher, Hitmonchan. But getting them exactly equal can be really tricky and require multiple tries. You'll definitely have to shell out for some vitamins or do some actual EV training if either stat is affected by the Tyrogue's nature. It's not completely insane, but it's definitely a more involved process than most evolutions. And finally for rank 4 are Umbreon and Espeon. These are the last 2 friendship evolutions that I mentioned earlier, and they're up in this higher difficulty rank because very stupidly, you cannot evolve an Eevee into Umbreon and Espeon in the same game that you get Eevee. Espeon and Umbreon are both friendship evolutions, but with a distinct difference from others like Crobat and Blissey. The time of day matters. If the final level up occurs during the day, you get Espeon, and at night, you get Umbreon. In Gen 2, Gold, Silver, and Crystal had a day and night cycle, so this functioned logically and straightforwardly. But then Gen 3 got weird and dumb. Fire Red and Leaf Green, where Eevee is obtained, not only don't have a day and night cycle, but they don't have a time system at all. But then Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald do. You just can't see it most of the time. The clock you set at the beginning of the game triggers time-based events, like berry growing, daily lotto tickets, and Shoal Cave. This system is also what allows for the evolution of Eevee into Espeon and Umbreon. So if you want both Espeon and Umbreon in Gen 3, you have to get the one Eevee in the entire game at Celadon City, become champion, get the National Pokedex and the Rainbow Pass, breed at least one more Eevee at the 4-Island Daycare, unlock the ability to trade with the Hoenn Games, which does not happen once you have the National Dex. There's that side quest with Team Rocket that you have to go through, trade both Eevees to Hoenn, then raise their friendship there, and then level them up at the right time of day. This was the dumbest way to do what should have been straightforward evolutions. Like, why wasn't time just simply a thing in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Like, the technology was there. It's in older games in the same generation. Why didn't you just let me set a clock in Fire Red and Leaf Green? I know how, I promise. Also, they should have just given you an Eevee and Emeralds post-game. Come on! It is debatably easier to just get Espeon and Umbreon from the GameCube games. Obviously, using a whole other game and system adds difficulty, but Espeon and Umbreon are the starter Pokemon in Coliseum, which is very cool. And while you do still have to complete the main story to trade with the handhelds, because they're not Shadow Pokemon, you don't have to worry about purifying them in order to trade them. You can also get them from XD, Coliseum's sequel, since you start the game with an Eevee, but you pick one of the 5 evolutions to evolve it into, and thus could get only one or the other. Fun fact, XD is the only game with traditional battle mechanics where you can evolve an Eevee into an Umbreon or Espeon without raising their friendship. You instead have to have a Sun Shard or a Moon Shard in your bag. Friendship evolutions do exist in XD, but the time of day does not. So this was an interesting workaround. I would prefer, personally, that they just did what they did for Leafeon and Glaceon, just make them Sun and Moonstone evolutions. That'd be so much easier than friendship. Very important, but a lot of work. And with the Johto evolutions finished, we've now reached rank 5.
Oh,
Post-game
Lord.
hard. These Pokemon are exceptionally difficult to get in the Gen 3 handheld games, to the point of debatable cruelty. These Pokemon, and those that come after them, are what really make Johto Pokemon in Gen 3 almost totally out of reach. First, the legendary beasts, Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. They are actually found in Fire Red and Leaf Green, roaming Kanto after the player has completed the Sevi Islands quest and unlocked the ability to trade with Ruby and Sapphire. They're more work to unlock than the other Gen 3 roamers, Latios and Latias, but once you get them going, they're pretty straightforward roaming Pokemon, right?
Right? No? No!
No, they're so much worse. First off,
Hi,
you only get
Gazer.
one of them. Why? Oh.
What? This guy has had a YouTube for over 9 years, Psy for over 9 weeks. I'll have you know, my YouTube channel is gonna be turning 2 years old in, well, technically December. But I believe my YouTube channel is actually made in November of 2023. But listen, it's been more than 9 weeks. Also, I hope to see you at Worlds, buddy boy. I hope to see you at Worlds. YouTube party in the...
3 were in Johto.
I'll be there.
That's
Heck
right
yeah!
next door. The beast that appears depends on your starter
I'll
choice
see you
at the
this
very
weekend,
beginning
buddy.
of the game. And it's the one strong against your starter. Raikou for Squirtle, Entei for Bulbasaur, and Suicune for Charmander.
Not November, okay? It's non-stop, not November.
Now, this situation can be somewhat likened to trying to get all 3 starters in one save file. Most of the time, you and a friend who picked a different starter will each breed a baby and then send that over to the other person. This can be done as soon as you have access to the daycare, and maybe ditto if your starter is male. You can also get all 3 starters in one file really quickly if you have a second cartridge that you're willing to wipe, since you can pick one, trade, reset, pick another, trade. But you can't breed the beasts, they're legendary Pokemon, and you can't do the sacrificial save file thing because they're extremely late game. So to register all 3, you need 2 friends who chose different starters and can trade back with you. If you want to own
Bold of you to assume I have friends.
all 3, you have to beat Fire Red or Leaf Green, including their post-game quest, 3 full times in order to catch all 3. That is, assuming you can catch them at all. Because for 2 of them, you might lose them forever without KOing
Never,
them.
not again,
You likely
November.
know that if you KO a roaming legendary back in the day, you must immediately reset your game or lose it permanently. But in Gen 3, there was another problem. If the wild Pokemon uses Roar to end the battle, they're gone permanently. Without having fainted.
Of course they are.
They only have the chance to do this if they're trapped, but if they do so and you check your Pokedex to see where it went, the Pokedex will show their location as area unknown, because the game treats Roar in a wild battle the same as KOing the wild Pokemon. This does only apply to Raikou and Entei, since at least Suicune doesn't know Roar, and of course using your Master Ball avoids this problem entirely. But even so, this is catastrophic. How many people lost their Raikou and Entei because they saved after it fled and didn't realize that it was actually gone forever? Oh, and one more bit of salt.
The way I would have crashed out.
All roaming Pokemon that you catch in Ruby, Sapphire, Fire Red, and Leaf Green suck. There was another glitch that made it so their IVs were always garbage. HP behaved normally, ranging from 0 to 31, but attack maxed at 7, and all the others were set to 0, as low as possible. All that work.
That's so ridiculous.
Pokemon. Except in Emerald. They did fix it in Emerald. For the 3 legendary beasts, the GameCube is much easier. Not easy, of course, but like, not
Of course it
awful.
was.
That's because you can get all 3 in one save file. Throughout the main story of Colosseum, you'll fight 3 major boss battles against Cypher admins Dakeem, Venus, and Employer Identification Number, each of which have one Shadow legendary beast. These battles are
I've always
often
loved
tricky,
the Shadow
but
Pokemon.
snagging the Shadow beasts,
I wish
them,
they would bring them back into TCG.
using them on your team, then trading them to the handhelds later is a significantly more straightforward process than getting them in the Kanto games. It'll just be more expensive. The next and final group of Pokemon in rank 5 are, you guessed it,
Makes
the Johto
sense.
starters. They actually have 3 methods of obtaining them, and I'll start with the easiest, that being Colosseum. Yeah, Colosseum's the easiest one. Early in the story, you have to choose one of 3 Cypher peons to battle, each with a Shadow middle stage starter, Bayleaf, Quilava, or Croconaw. You can only get one at a time,
my
but
beloved.
later on you can snag the other 2. Like before, once you beat the main story and purify them, you can trade them to a handheld game and breed their pre-evolutions. The second way is in Pokemon XD. Mount Battle is a location in Ore that offers trainer battles and allows you to train your team and earn Poke Coupons. It has 100 total trainers starting out under level 10 and finishing up at level 70. By defeating all 100 trainers, you get to choose one of the base form Johto starters as a reward. If you do so more than once, you can end up with all 3. But there is
300 battles.
A huge catch. Stopping by to do some battles to train, then moving on with your adventure, coming back and beating the whole thing does not count. You only get the Johto starter if you run through the entire thing in one go without changing your team at all. That means to get all 3 starters, you must do 300 battles, most of which will be mind-numbingly boring because you'll need a high-level team to beat the final boss, and the challenge starts at level 9. It's also frustrating because this is just not communicated to the player in-game. I remember playing XD and like finishing Mount Battle during the main story and then not getting the Johto starter, and I was like, what? Why? And then I looked up why, and then got mad and never did it. But even doing 300 battles, I don't believe is the hardest method of getting all of the Johto starters in Gen 3. The last one, the only way to get them in the handheld games, is the toughest. The starters are only available at Emerald, and they're given to you as a simple gift from Professor Birch in Little Root Town. However, you only get one, and only after completing the entire Hoenn Pokédex. Registering 200 Pokemon, including all the legends, gets you 1 starter? That's insane! Doing the 300 battles in XD at least gave you all 3 in one game. Assuming no access to the GameCube games at all, this means to get all 3 starters in Emerald, you need 2 other friends to have also completed the entire Pokédex. And then they have to choose the specific starters that you do not. Or if you're on your own, that means you have to have 3 Emerald save files and complete the Hoenn Pokédex 3 times! And without a GameCube, this is the only way to get them in Gen 3.
Of course it is!
Outrageous.
I can't believe this.
For all the rank 5 Pokemon, it's clear that the Shadow ones from Colosseum are by far the best method of obtaining them. But if you don't own a GameCube, you're in for a bad time. But at least they're still possible. That cannot be said for the Pokemon in the final rank. Rank 6, GameCube or event, exclusive. First is Lugia. You simply cannot get it directly in the handheld games today. There were event distributions for both Lugia itself and the Mystic Ticket, an item that allows the player to go catch one at the secret island Naval Rock. More on that in my Pokemon's Lost Islands video.
I love that video.
These events are long gone. The only way to get a Lugia in Gen 3 today is from Pokemon XD. This frankly badass Shadow Lugia is the box art mascot of the game, and you can battle and snag it during the climax of the story. Purifying it is not like the others though. To do so, you must use the Purification Chamber, which only exists in XD, not Colosseum. And it involves making these type advantage squares to maximize the tempo.
I don't understand anything that is happening there.
You can put Lugia in and purify it instantly, reverting it to its original appearance. Then it can be traded to the handheld games. Lugia's counterpart Ho-Oh is similar, but different in many ways and is drastically more difficult. like Lugia, there were events to receive
my
it directly, or the
God.
Mystic Ticket to go find one at Naval Rock, but those are over. Today, Ho-Oh is only found in the other Ore game, Colosseum. But it is so much more work. Step 1, beat the game. Step 2, snag and purify all 48 Shadow Pokemon. That takes ages. There's no passive purification.
There has to be
chamber in Colosseum,
someone out there
so you
that
gotta
has
put all
done
these
this.
Pokemon into your party individually, except for the only other passive way, which is just leave them in the daycare, which is not free. You run out of money, and then you're not even done. Remember the Mount Battle thing for the Johto starters in XD? You kind of got to do the same thing in Colosseum. Colosseum has a Mount Battle in the story mode, but it also has a battle mode with a dedicated Mount Battle challenge there. You must register
Jesus
a team from your story
Christ.
mode, then beat all 100 trainers in either single or double battles. In one way, this is harder than XD, but in another, it's easier. It's harder because the trainers follow the open level format. They match the level of the highest in your party. However, I should note they do have 0 EVs and IVs. And then it's easier than XD because every time you win without a Pokemon fainting, which will happen a lot early on, you earn a free continue. I'm pretty sure that in XD, if you have a single loss, you have to start over. Once you finish the challenge, Ho-Oh will be deposited into your story mode PC. You can then trade it to the handhelds. But seriously, do not do this until you've purified all the Shadow Pokemon. I'm like 99% sure if you finish the Mount Battle Challenge without all of them snagged and purified, then you don't get Ho-Oh and you have to start over. And that would really suck. And then finally is, of course, Celebi. Celebi is mythical, and thus it's par for the course that getting it is almost or completely impossible most of the time. It had several distributions throughout Gen 3, but those are long gone, so the only way to get it today is the Japanese Colosseum bonus disc. In the USA, pre-ordering Pokemon Colosseum got you this bonus disc, which can dispense Jirachi to copies of Ruby and Sapphire. Meanwhile, Japan's bonus disc dispensed Celebi, which does actually make more sense since you use Time Flutes to summon Celebi and purify Pokemon. However, unlike Jirachi, Celebi requires you to have purified all 48 Shadow Pokemon before it will send one to your story mode save file. Also, everything you use has to be Japanese, which is pretty tough for those of us in America. Although, apparently, I believe I read this correctly, you can dispense one Celebi per purified Pokemon, which is 48. So that's a lot of freaking Celebis. I guess they were just expecting like a few people to be just like the Celebi distributors. And now that I've covered the GameCube/event exclusive legends, you now know how to get every Johto Pokemon in the Gen 3 games. I've never gotten all of them myself, and I probably never will, but maybe I'll at least shoot for Ho-Oh someday. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see another video of mine going through the insane hoops we had to jump through to get Pokemon back in the day, check out my video on why getting Regigigas in Gen 4 was freaking ridiculous.
I won't lie, I was not playing Pokemon around that time. Should tell you how old I am. But holy shit, the way I would have crashed out if this is how I had to freaking get my favorite Pokemon. Holy shit. I would have cried. We're really spoiled nowadays because most Pokemon are pretty easily obtainable. And yeah, we need more vegetable Pokemons. We got what? Surfetched? Big League? Big Onion? Jesus Christ. That was a fun one. That was fun, but it also kind of made me like mad. It kind of made me mad. All right, chat. We can do one more video. Now, I don't know what you guys think we should watch. I was like, we could probably do a Jaden Animations video, or we can like find a One Piece video. I don't know. We have time for one more. I'm down to watch one more. It just can't be too long. I'm trying to think. What could we react to? Maybe we can do a Noggin and Lockston one. Let me check the suggestions in the server. I know someone suggested that, so I'm like, whew, let me go see. Yeah, there are quite a few suggestions. Kind of just scrolling through everything. I have to be a little careful with some of the, okay. An MNJ TV. We can do... Oh, because we started with the poison type one. Wolfie, we could do a Wolfie one. Watch, Hog has not been in a game since X and Y. What? Really? What the? Huh. Could do an Alpha Rad reaction. I'm thinky. Hold up. I kind of want to do the Noggin one. Noggin and Loxton one. Noggin and Loxton. Oh, you know, there's also... They do also, like, theory videos. Ooh! Wait, I want to react to this one. I only did the poison type one before. I want to do this one. Copy link. Where's the copy link? No, don't send copy link address. Okay, this is definitely up my alley. Determining evolutions in Pokemon TCG. If you guys don't know, I play a lot of Pokemon TCG, or I'm going to use the word played because I haven't been playing much recently. But I have my fair share of Pokemon TCG experience playing at casual and competitive levels, and I just love shiny cardboard. Anything with shiny cardboard is great. But, which is why this video very much attracted me. I saw the keywords Pokemon TCG in the video, and I'm like, yes, we are watching this right now.
It's just because I've only started paying attention to the card game again after years thanks to TCG Pocket, but after all of the Ultra Beasts had moves named after music genres that perfectly fit them, I decided to start paying attention to more sets of cards. And now the Eevee Grove booster set is out, featuring Eevee.
Is it me, or is like the quality of this video kind of booty cheeks? Hold up. Let me do this. There we go. That's a little better.
It's a perfect and varied set, much like the Ultra Beasts. However,
oh man, I never ended up getting all of these.
They don't seem to have that extra layer of theming, but there is still a secret to be found here. Specifically in this rare alternate art for Eevee by Narumi
so
Sato.
beautiful.
Do you see it? I sure hope you do. It's the flowers in Eevee's Grove. There's a pretty ornate beauty going on in this card because what's going on is both obvious and complex.
Is it because the colors represent the other evolutions?
One of Eevee's 8 evolutions. I mean, their colors line up perfectly.
Wait, that's so cool.
For those in the know, it gets a lot deeper. Each of these flowers fit their respective evolution in ways much deeper than just their color. For some, it's their specific anatomy, or their habitat, or their symbolism in the language of flowers, which we've talked about many times on this channel before. But before we dive into that big rabbit hole, let's quickly uncover the secrets of some other past Eevee cards, because a lot of them, it turns out, kinda do the same thing. Though most of the time Eevee cards are nothing special, just another Pokemon card. However, sometimes the art will show Eevee in a situation that implies which evolution it's heading towards, such as this Eevee prowling the city at night.
Umbreon!
That's kind of perfectly referencing Umbreon. Or this one in a heart and star-filled macaron-pillowed playroom.
Sylveon?
The sweets-loving, pink and playful Sylveon. Or Lieutenant Surge's Eevee. Gee, I wonder what he's gonna do for all the poncho-wearing Eevees. Those.
Oh my gosh, I love these. They're so hard to get, though. I love these cards. The little poncho one. I really, really want the Sylveon one, but you know, the Vaporeon one couldn't hurt.
Kind of easy. But there are a few Eevee cards, like the first one with the flowers, that showcase all of Eevee's possible evolutions. Take Radiant Eevee. The crystals in this cave are the colors of the evolutions, with the one odd exception of this one, which I guess is supposed to be Umbreon.
Umbreon?
The only evolution not represented otherwise. I guess yellow is already taken, and a black crystal isn't shiny or radiant enough, so they made it kind of like a pale periwinkle. Umbreon does have poison sweat, and poison is purple in Pokemon, so I guess that's okay. Though the Japanese art of this card uses sparkles instead of crystals, but here Umbreon is like a dark green-blue. Though maybe it just looks that way because the green part of the rainbow behind it is shining through. Perhaps the sparkle itself here is mainly the cool bluish gray that the card game uses for darkness energy. This early Eevee card features holographic glitter in the background on the left that references the 3 evolutions at the time, and this Eevee is less subtle with the same reference. This one
little stones
might be doing that with the yarn balls. Glaceon, Sylveon, Leafeon, Flareon, Vaporeon. Maybe this big one with the 2 knitting needles implies that it's 2 of them? Umbreon and Espeon? They are a duo, and this color is like perfectly between their 2 colors, but where's Jolteon?
I think we might be reaching a little bit with this one.
Where it belongs. And here's a more recent one. This Eevee is frolicking.
I will not accept this Jolteon slander.
Though definitely more so generic flowers rather than all being different species, but at least they got Umbreon right this time. Remember, black and yellow, a friendly fellow. Yellow and black, you'd best turn back. My personal favorite example, though, is definitely this full art Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. There's 8 Eevee playing in a room, just as there are 8 Eeveelutions, but surely they are just playing Eevees. There's no way to tell their implied evolutionary destiny from just this one image.
Is there?
Right? Well, let's go ahead and Photoshop the text out for a clearer picture, and right away, the Eevee on bottom is being curious about a mug with a clear wavy water pattern on it. Vaporeon, easy. And this one seems to be really protective of those flowers, or at least loves being near them enough to snuggle the vase. Leafeon. And, those are the only obvious ones.
What?
Great. And plus, spoilers, one of these obvious ones might be wrong. So looking into it more, each evolution also has personality differences and traits explained in their Pokedex entries. For instance, Umbreon is the only one that's nocturnal. Looking out the window in this art, it's clearly daytime, maybe even early morning, and there is one Eevee sleeping in. Or who just recently fell asleep. There's Umbreon. Then, do you know how to evolve Eevee into Sylveon in its original games, X and Y? You had to raise its affection at least 2 levels, which you could do easily by using its Pokemon Ami feature. Or you would feed your Pokemon Pokepuffs, and more importantly, you'd play with them. This was carried over into later games too, just using friendship instead of affection, and sure enough, the quickest way to do that is to play with your Eevee in Pokemon camps and such. Playing with toys. This is the only Eevee playing with a toy. And a toy Hydreigon at that, the evil dragon dark type, so 4 times weak to fairy type. That's basically a fairy's favorite plaything. A bad dragon. This is Sylveon. At first I thought maybe this one could be Jolteon because it's staring behind the chair, perhaps at a power outlet in the wall, but actually Jolteon has the highest speed stat of all the evolutions, being twice as fast as Glaceon even. And look,
you know, I really think we're reaching a little bit here.
The dog is just running around back and forth through the house just for fun. So there's the twitchy Jolteon getting all of its excess energy out. So then, what is this one peering into the darkness behind the recliner then? Well, who's left?
I wouldn't be able to
Glaceon,
guess.
Flareon, and Espeon. Espeon evolves only during the day, so it could be the Eevee sitting in direct sunlight, but I think this Eevee has a stronger case. That look in its eye. It's seeing things. Peering behind the thin veil of reality, gazing into another world, or perhaps the future world, staring blankly because it's peering more so through its mind's eye, rather than with
if I had to take a lucky guess, it would be the one by the window.
I wonder what it sees.
Look, I get it. You're from Western Europe, Australia, New Zealand, or Canada, so life is overall good, but it could be better, because you really, really want new Pokemon games and merch that are only sold in Japan. If only you could find a way to get Japan-exclusive goods shipped to you. Well, guess what? There is one. And no, you don't need to buy a home in Japan just for that. The top secret method is actually just using today's sponsor, Zen Market.
I've used Zen Market
Japanese
once.
address for you. Using Zen Market is easy. You can peruse over 10,000 Japan-only online stores through their site, or go to a Japanese site of your choice, like the Pokemon Center, and just copy and paste the links to the items you want into Zen Market. Bam! There it is! They will then buy the items you want for you, which get shipped to them, and when they all arrive, they pack it up nicely and ship it to you internationally. That's how I got so much of all this. It's great. Plus, for my non-American viewers, there's a special deal just for you right now. You can save 40% on international shipping with ECMS just by entering the coupon code ECMS40. So yes, you can can improve your life with a Pikachu plush you can bring in the bath, or a Marini shampoo massager, or any of these countless Pokemon goods they decided would be Japan only. All you gotta do is use the link under this video to begin your online shopping adventure. And I hope you have fun with it. I definitely had too much fun with it. It's dangerous. And that just leaves these two for Flareon and Glaceon. The Fire-type Flareon would prefer sitting in the sun, obviously, but then what about this one, says Glaceon? It's sitting in the shade of the chair's arm and Flareon to stay cool, maybe? But its neck fluff is also the fluffiest of the bunch here, which Glaceon doesn't even have at all. And this layout feels a bit weird too, so let's try this. Let's switch the obvious Vaporeon with Glaceon. Now, the original 3 evolutions are all on the recliner, along with Sylveon, the most recent. This
is something else.
Lines between the other 2 duos who were released at the same time, Umbreon with Espeon and Glaceon with Leafeon. This feels a lot better. This would get you a better grade in design class. But now, how does the logic work? Well, Vaporeon does have the most drastic neck frill of all of the evolutions, fitting of this middle Eevee's huge neck fluff. But then how about Mug Eevee? Glaceon? Well, what else do we see? The mug is on top of a deep blue book, which itself is on top of a brown book. And the top of the mug is white, like snow or ice. An iceberg floating on the ocean's surface? The books then could be the ocean depths and the ocean floor, maybe? It could be. But let me know your thoughts and ideas in the comments below as we move back to the card that started this all. Again, I probably don't need to tell you which plants are which pokes, but can we identify these plants and determine any deeper meaning? Oh, I think we can. Eevee appears to be staring at these red ones, so we'll start there. Those very well could be just some red poppies, perhaps specifically the grand flowered horned poppy. It's got red flowers with yellow stamens, single flowers on the ends of long stems, which have the right number of petals too. They have weirdo leaves, and said weirdo leaves are really only around the base of the long stems, just like in the art. Plus, it's a species which is native to dry desert regions found in the Middle East, which is very fitting of our fluffy fire type. Though, symbolically, red poppies tend to represent things like sleep, death, and remembrance, especially when referring to the war dead. The flames of war bring oblivion to all, the ultimate final sleep. Though that may be a bit dark, so I'm not sure if that connection was intentional or more so a coincidence. But Jolteon now. The knee-jerk reaction, of course, is that those are dandelions, which are symbols of strength, overcoming hardship, and emotional healing. Though dandelions don't have quite as spiky a calyx or receptacles as the plants do in this picture. And those would definitely be perfect features to have here, since that's Jolteon's whole point. Several of Jolteon's dex entries talk about its spiky fur and sharp hair that can pierce enemies with bristles, which is not something that dandelions typically do. But yellow star thistles. Oof. Big spiky, lots of pins all over, including just around the base of the flower like we see in the art. As far as their symbolism goes though, it too is not super fitting. Resilience, strength, defense, and vigilance. Those aren't exactly Jolteon's strong suits, so I think in this case the plant was chosen more so for its fitting physical elements.
That's
maybe
fair.
A theme here. But how about Vaporeon? While a bit hard to pinpoint since we only see the backs of these flowers, I do think it's safe to say that these are blue Himalayan poppies. They bend over like in the art, they have similar looking leaves with only a few leaves per stem, they have 4 crateriform petals which can be more in, like all of those in this art, or more out. This picture shows both variations well. This flower tends to symbolize humility and mystery. And I would argue mystery fits Vaporeon quite well, seeing as when it's in the water it can become practically invisible, hiding away in slow-flowing streams in perfect secrecy. And
I can attest to that.
Is the longest. The Himalayas have
a
the most
Vaporeon,
rivers
right?
originating from them of any mountain range, both east through China and south through the Indian subcontinent, including the Ganges River, the river with the most humans living around it. That's a lot of water. A lot of very important water.
A lot of water.
Umbreon is obviously a simplified black currant bush. The leaves are just perfectly shaped, and you can just reduce the overall number of berries to keep the artwork simple, and there you go. But of course, there's the big question of why. Why is Umbreon a black currant bush other than the color? Well, first, a fun fact. While Umbreon is Dark-type, it has several dex entries that talk about how poisonous it is. And of course, Wilderness Survival 101 includes, don't eat mysterious berries you can't identify. Several of them are poisonous. And while the Eurasian native black currant is a fine berry for humans to eat, they were actually illegal in the US for a while and still are in some states. That's because they carried white pine blister rust fungus, which was a serious cause of disease and death for the large population of white pine trees here in the States. So for quite a while, those in the US wanting to make European recipes with currants had to make do with Zonte currants, because Zonte currants are not actually currants
I
whatsoever.
am so confused
They are
now.
grapes, which are toxic to dogs, so they are not a fit substitute for all of your berry-filled dog treats. Also, spiritual sustentation is what they symbolize, but that's also not super fitting. I mean, Umbreon's dex entries mentions its hunting methods, but spiritual sustenation? I don't know. But Espeon over here is represented by what looks like a small patch of lavender at first, which would be pretty fitting. Lavender typically symbolizes purity, calmness, and elegance, all things that can describe the powerful psychic mind of this pretty kitty. However, most lavender grows in rounder bushes, whereas up close we can see that these flowers are all coming up out of the ground in multiple stems, straight up and out. Of course, that doesn't rule out lavender entirely, as the artist could have simply taken some artistic liberties, as many do, but consider catmint. Espeon is the most cat-like of the evolutions, and catmint is a bit pinker than lavender typically is too. Plus, it's a symbol of happiness and relaxation. And well, there's the calm mind and the special evolution method. Friendship, aka happiness. Leafeon now, though, that's just a bunch of leaves. Great. Where to start?
Self-explanatory.
Quote, the younger they are, the more they smell like fresh grass. With age, their fragrance takes on the odor of fallen leaves. Galarians favor the distinctive aroma that drifts from this Pokemon's leaves. There's a popular perfume made using that scent. Together, those dex entries sort of imply that it smells like grass when it's really young, and aromatic herbs when it's an adult, and then fallen leaves when it's elderly. And that jump to aromatic herbs is just because aromatic herbs are one of the most common ingredients in perfumes. So, I think we're looking for an aromatic ground cover herb with generic looking leaves, and that only narrows it down a bit. Lemon balm, a non-flowering plantain, lamb's ear but less white, bunchberry that hasn't begun to flower yet. All decent guesses, but honestly, I think a young sage plant might be exactly what we're looking for. Those are like literally those leaves. Sage is used in all sorts of ways. It's an herb in cooking to make your meal more minty, peppery, or aromatic. It's a soap ingredient to make your soap smell more earthy and feel smoother. And yes, it is used in many perfumes for its lovely herbal woodiness and slush spice. And of course, it's a popular essential oil that does nothing besides make your room smell a bit nicer. Symbolically, sage flowers
Sayana, thank you so much for the
wisdom,
raid. Welcome in,
longevity, and
raiders. Hello, hello.
virtue.
For those who are new here, hi, my name is Poseidon.
Domestic virtue means
I am
one
a
sec.
VTuber with the VTuber talent agency,
Aha.
Mythos. Thank you so much for the
Qualities
raid.
and values associated with managing a household and family life.
Thank
In
you,
short,
thank
it's just being a good
you.
person at home. Keep the kids fed, keep the guests entertained, keep up with the chores, water the plants, do the dishes, water the plants, vacuum, water the plant. Oh,
Water
you
the
overwatered the
plants.
plants. Glaceon
No!
immediately strikes me as a pansy. And as for what flower we have here, yeah, they could be pansies too. They've got the half-white that blue pansies are known for, and the middle of the flower has the darker color bit that's more often than not around pansy stamens. Although, the leaves of the actual plant don't match the leaves we see on this card at all. I guess that's because this isn't a pansy. It's a baby blue eyes flower. I mean, look at it. 5 blue and white petals with 5 black anthers, and the leaves are all in the same way. You know what I mean? The only point against
Yes,
them is
wonderful
green
way
isn't
to
quite
describe the
icy
leaves.
enough. It's just too
Wonderful,
green. So I think
wonderful
we can
way.
easily chalk that up to the artist making sure that you understand that this is the plant that represents Glaceon. I'm sure if you took this real plant, froze it, and gave it some of the environment is cold cinematic color grading, it would be 1-to-1. Symbolically, they seem to go along with their name. They are symbols of innocence and childlike trust, which is exactly why the artist had to make positively sure you did not confuse it with Vaporeon out of all the evolutions.
Oh my god!
You know what I mean.
No!
And lastly,
No!
Sylveon. It's pink, frilly, and kind of folded in on itself, just like many species of mallow flowers, such as the cotton rose mallow. Its frilly, petally pinkness is just kind of going everywhere, like Sylveon's ribbons.
My bows are made of flesh!
I feel like the artist looked at these flowers and then just decided to make them smaller for this art, which is perfectly a-okay. And symbolically speaking, the cotton rose mallow fits pretty well because they symbolize resilience and the beauty found in both strength and fragility. Beauty is a major theme for both Sylveon itself and the games it was introduced in, X and Y. And pretty much the entire fairy type is about both strength and fragility. A lot of fairy type Pokemon are dainty little pinky girly things, but then they can pack a wall up anyway, even taking down huge dragons with ease. So all in all, I really enjoy when cards go the extra mile and include little details like this. But now, would you like some examples of the opposite? Cards that are just silly and dumb and poorly designed? Because that's exactly what this
That would be a
video
fun
is about
video.
here. Check it out next. Massive thank you to our YouTube members and patrons. And until
Heck
next time,
yeah.
never stop using your noggin. You know, I'm sure
You know, I felt that a lot of this video was quite the stretch. It was definitely stretching a little bit with its takes, but you know, I'm not gonna sit here and judge. If that is what you think it is, that is what you think it is. What a time. Oh wow. Alrighty. That is gonna be it for today's stream. I will not be streaming for the rest of the week, guys. I will be attending Pokemon Worlds, so that's it. I won't see you guys till either Monday or probably Tuesday. So yeah, we're gonna be I don't know what we're gonna do next week on Monday or Tuesday. We might do more video watching. We might play some TCG. Who knows? Who knows what we might end up doing. But yeah, alrighty gamers, I will send you guys off on Twitch to someone else. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you guys haven't done so yet, please go join my Discord server. That is the best way to know whenever I am live, whenever I'm up to. Also go buy my deck box, buy my TCG supplies at Murasaki Atelier. I believe, oh god, I think we only have one bundle left. So definitely go buy that if you want some exclusive merch. That one has a foil playmat. So yeah. Alrighty gamers, I'm gonna go head off. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.